Yeah, hey everybody. I'm finishing up a sandwich in the back right now. But yeah, I just don't care about anything Jeff Keighley does at this point, because he did a group of creators very, very dirty. Future Club. Feel free to look into it on your own times. The VODs will be up soon. It's literally a 48-hour VOD, so I have to like sit down and cut it up and get all that uploaded. It's gonna be a huge pain in the ass. But yeah, I mean, the whole thing is up on Twitch for what it's worth. You literally can watch the VODs on Twitch right now. Like they're up, they're available, all 47 hours and 55 minutes. But if you want cut up ones, no, those are not available yet. Yeah, like SGF, like in particular, it just Jeff Keighley like took a bunch of money and did a bunch of shit to Future Club, which he had like put forward and was like really excited about, you know, like, oh hey, there's some marginalized groups and we're gonna support them and give them a stage and all that stuff. And then the next year just quietly shuttered it and refused to follow up any questions about it. And their meeting that he organized for them was not at the event itself. It was in the parking lot of a little coffee shop nearby. Like, truly not even giving them fucking scraps. So, like, it's just one of those things of, like, he's a bad person who doesn't care about people, so I don't care about him. A thing you will find is very consistent about me is I do care about people, and people who blatantly just try to use people for like numbers and shit deserve worse than death, in my opinion. All right, finishing up this sandwich real quick. Okay. Yowza! Guess who forgot he was handling a spicy chicken sandwich and touched his eyes? Well, hey everybody, before we get going too deep, welcome in, it's Friday, you made it, hello! You done did it, you made it, it's Friday! Yippee! We're gonna go ahead and start off with Scrandle, as is tradition, before we go through a lot of photos. Let's go through a few photos. I mean, for this, Dollar Dog. Free. $1 dog versus extortion nuggets. Easiest vote of my life. All right, let's see what we got. Ooh. Cheese fries with a Cholula packet versus a large cheese fry. I personally, here's the thing. The right ones are really fucking good because I've had these cheese fries. If you think they look bad, you are simply being deceived. Those are Portillo's. Those are good as fuck. That's the photo is bad. Those are Portillo's. Those are mad fucking good. I think the left ones are photographed a little better, but the right ones are awesome, and they're like half the price. Yeah. homemade pear pizza versus vegan pizza with vegan cheese. Oh God, both of these are fucking awful. But this one at least is like cheese and vegetables on bread. Like, it's awful, but it's at least like food. It's food, whereas the homemade pear pizza, I would argue, is not food. Somewhere in America, there is a Southern-style smashed potato. $7.45. Pulled pork, bacon bits, cheese. Yeah, served cold for $8 is crazy work. Whereas like burnt ends with cheesy chips, yeah, this one's way better. Oh yeah, speaking of prices of things, I put up a donation goal. I don't think I've put up a donation goal in like 5 years at least. But I want to do an audio system upgrade. It's been a long time and I'm still rocking like a Blue Yeti that I was gonna wait until it died, but I don't think that's ever going to happen. And if I'm gonna host something like Trans Am again, I would like to be able to have like a professional audio setup that does not require someone to fly in all of their gear at huge expense. So I did put that up there, and I'll mention it once in a while. But yeah, looking into getting a proper good thing. Yeah, no, mine is like 10 plus years. It's too strong. Yeah, hey Bear Pig Man, hey, what's good? Thanks for flying in that setup. Next time we're not gonna do that. It's got to be the burnt ends though. Served cold is annoying. Ooh, chicken burger. Bro, what is going on? Oh. Like, these are both awful. One of them was free at least. Yeah, one was free at least. I'm sorry, this is a dry poutine. Okay, hear me out. These sauceless, cheeseless fries are gonna be horrible because they need to have, like, they're designed to have curds and whatnot. And if you've not had poutine fries without gravy and curds, they are usually quite soggy even without it. I'm willing to bet this lime pie, like, looks wicked fucked up. I bet it's incredible. It's probably just, like, real strong key lime filling in that whole thing. Yeah, like, I'll be real. One of these is, like, terrible fries. One of these, I probably would fuck it up. I bet that's delicious. Yeah, I get that the internet's wrong about this, but I bet that puck is awesome. I bet that puck is, like, pure key lime. Yeah, give it to me. Give me the green. How green are you? I would like to be more green. General Tso's meatball supreme sub. I think if I've got like any big tip I would like to give to places, it's melt your goddamn cheese. Please stop putting cold shredded cheese on shit. It looks so bad. Like, is it probably fine? Yeah. But does it look horrible? Also, yeah. That being said, this fish and chips is like the beigest box I've ever seen in my life. So I'm gonna give it to the weird fucked up sub. You can't just put a plate on the table and say, breakfast. I have more questions. Namely, what is this puck? Is that a hash brown? What do we think this is? Are you out here slandering Skyline chili? Oh, you mean those lazy bitches that don't melt their cheese on top of their chili? Yeah, it's fucking embarrassing. They should feel bad. It would be so much better if the cheese was melted, like on top of a French onion soup. If you disagree, you're fucking wrong, and I don't give a shit. I like truly am not about to sit here and have French onion soup be treated as lesser than fucking Skyline chili. Like, wrong! Not to be too harsh here, but wrong. Skyline chili. You find one reasonable, decent, upstanding human being who's like, oh yeah, Skyline chili clears French onion soup. Good grief. Good grief. I will say a little expensive on the French toast sticks, but also French toast sticks with like a delicious butter. Yeah, I'm in there, dude. I'll pay that for 10 bucks. I'll pay 10 bucks for that even. What? Oh man. Oh dude. The Grimace Burger, huh? I mean, this is a burnt piece of bread with glitter on it. That being said, it might still beat the Grimace Burger. I mean, honestly, the thing about me with this burger is they did such a bad job making it purple. Like, as far as food grade purples go, this... Like, the correct answer is the McDonald's burger because it's edible, theoretically. The glitter is not. Okay. Okay, Takis and milk is horrible. That is horrifying. I'll say it. This is one opinion that I'm not as well supported on. Is I don't like Takis. I do not enjoy them. I think they don't have enough spice. I think they don't have enough cheese or other flavors, and they have too much citric acid. I don't like the little hard tubes with too much citric acid. I don't like them. I understand that's not like the common opinion, so that's okay. I wish it was instead like any flavor other than citric acid, but that's literally all I can get is just like citric acid out of it and like kind of a mid texture. And I literally just rubbed an Apollo pepper in my eye, so like, you know how I am with spice. Well, so what I'm getting at is that's gonna be like very sour. It's gonna be very sour in milk. Yeah, they try to claim it's like lime. It's not. It's just citric acid. It doesn't have any of the like lime essence. That being said, this boiled pork feet looks like shit. I bet it's okay. Yeah, I bet it's okay. Ooh, meatball and a bean soup or Xander filet. Oh, I thought it said chocolate dessert soup, and I was like, what the fuck does that mean? That's just hot chocolate. I mean, I would go ham on the bean mug. This one's tough. I think I'm gonna go with... the meatballs just because they, I think, have photographed a good deal better. And like, as far as Scran goes and like the UK opinion on like a hearty meal at a breakfast at like a sports game, I think that's got it. Nice. Not too bad. 9 out of 10. I'll take it. All right. Well, that was our Scrandle. Let me get back to our first photo here. And then it's time for us to talk a little bit about a cool thing that happened. Yeah, so let me go ahead and hop over to, oh, is this the arranged one? Sick. Hey everyone, I'm Ty Tuesday, and a couple weeks ago, I ran an event with a bunch of my friends, other Pit Crew streamers, called the Pit Crew Trans Am 2026. You might have seen it. It's quite likely if you're here, you seen it, but it was a good time. Had a bunch of people fly out, and over the last 5 months or so, planned an in-person event and planned a lot of Airbnbs, a lot of travel, a lot of logistics, a lot of scheduling, a lot. But it was good, and we raised a little over $76,000 for Trans Lifeline, bringing the event life total up to like almost $130,000, which is fucking crazy, man. It's unbelievable. But yeah, it was a good time. I think it was the most tired I have been maybe in my entire life. It's up there for sure. Yeah. So Brian took a bunch of photos for us, and a lot of them are good. I think. So this was right at the beginning of the event. This is my monitor, one of two. This is a photo of Brian because my car was so full between Brian's luggage, Skybill's luggage, Auth's luggage, my luggage, which there wasn't luggage, never mind, that wasn't until later. But like the whole computer, all the tables, all the setups for stuff, lights, stands, microphones, cables. It was like a lot. It was a huge amount of shit. So Brian literally had to ride over with some of it in his fucking lap, and thank you Brian for that. Yo, Matt, we just started. Welcome in. I was gonna talk about a bunch of the photos and, you know, enjoy reloading. Yeah, this monitor, for the record, is really weirdly fucking heavy. So like, Brian was a real champ holding this thing on his lap. This was a photo of like Brian's setup. Brian was like, the thing that you might not notice is whenever there were 1 to 3 people on camera, there were another like 5 people in the room at all times. Brian was almost always nearby, either like sketching some stuff, watching the stream on the side, making sure nothing went too crazy, doing a little drawing here or there, taking photos of stuff. Brian was like always doing something at all times. Truly, thank you, Brian, for showing up and participating in like every possible facet. Everyone who showed up did a crazy amount of work, and I appreciate that a lot. These were some stickers that Tom, Bear Pigman, brought over. Just some good Gundam stickers, handing them out. I think I have one of these in a bag still. This was how we first arrived at the setup at the place. There was a big monitor that we ended up using exactly fucking 0. And then the 2 monitors on the ground. This was before I brought a table over and got set up and all that. But for what it's worth, I think we got super lucky with the Airbnb. Like the Airbnb that we ended up at almost like had a GDQ old school like stream room set up. It was beyond fortunate. Yo, Matt, what's good?
Hey, I have to leave in like an hour, but I would love to hang for a bit for Trans Am recap. Trans Am was awesome.
Perfect. Yeah. So yeah, this is the setup we were working with up front. That little table in the middle got moved back and forth so many fucking times. It was unbelievable. Yeah. That table got shuffled more than anything else, I think. Another shot of the setup once we got a few of the fellas sitting around inconspicuously. Yeah, here were the blowjob brothers.
Wait, nose located. Photo of nose.
Yeah.
Photographic evidence of nose.
Yeah, I saw that and was like pogging because I was like confirmed there was a nose. He is in fact there is a nose somewhere in that entire place. Somewhere out there's a nose. This nose got obliterated. The League of Legends little Porio or whatever that fucking guy is called. He's now in a dumpster somewhere because he got flushed in a toilet and no one wanted to clean it. Piccolo and Casey Green's This Is Fine Dog survived the incident. They are fully intact. Archibald is fine, but down a nose. I don't know why there's a photo of Tony Chacharoos, but we were discussing it quite a few times, so not surprised.
It's great on everything.
Here's Matt and I setting up the Bazaar blanket, like trying to figure out how we were going to space stuff up and line things up and divide a lot of it. What, Tony Chacharone? Yeah, I love Tony Chacharone's Creole seasoning. But yeah, this one, man, the Bazaar Live, it was funny because like we had so much script and plan written up, but a lot of it was very much just like, yeah, we'll kind of like vibes it out and see how things are running. And I think the end result we got was pretty spectacular. I think for anyone, at least from the perspective who like knows a lot about the Bazaar and is a Bazaar enjoyer, I think we created like a surrealist representation of the Bazaar that is both like close enough but also far enough away that it's like if you had a bad dream about being forced to play the Bazaar.
Yeah. That is actually the best way of putting it, I think. It is like a dream you would have about playing the Bazaar in real life. It might look exactly like that segment. Like, our original take was much more involved and much more of, like, a game. But, like, I think what we landed on probably is better. Like, it probably ended up being better for the broadcast than it was. It was certainly better for production than it was what it was.
Yeah, and it's really funny, a side note, we were initially going to have them, like, kind of run around and, like, grab stuff. But it ended up being, like, basically just all of our stuff and all production gear, like it was either like stuff Doc was using in the kitchen to cook or production gear we were using to produce things. So like there wasn't really anything for people to run around and grab. The part that I will say is extra funny is Brian thought he was so fucking slick. He showed up, that jacket he had like a bunch of little like things in it, like little like action figures and shit, and he was so ready to be like, I have a bunch of stuff on me, and unfortunately he just got undercut at the last second by a production decision. And again, more setup.
The B was scripted. Author Blue's appearance as a bee was a very scripted event.
Yeah,
that made it through.
Yeah, that we did write down, and we had a discussion with Author Blues of can you be a bee? And can you be a bee? Actual action figures. Yeah, like there was like a little tutorial he had on him. I don't remember what all of them were because I don't think he showed us them. Here was the setup where, as is tradition, I have to make sure Don't Break the Ice is working correctly. Good news. It was. Don't Break the Ice worked correctly. Man, I'm glad Mystery Tournament turned out as well as it did. Every year I have that moment of like, is anyone going to want to watch Mystery Tournament? And I think this year, Matt, you and I discussed a lot that we were like trying to get like certain reactions or like kind of set up certain situations. And I think almost all of them happened kind of how we drew it out in a way that's sort of unbelievable. Like the fact that Sedmel rolled up for Critical Blow and like knew Berserker right away that was
so funny.
Could not have written it up better. Oth was so mad. Thank God Oth was able to like channel that frustration into something legitimately very funny, because as somebody who has been unfairly smoked by Berserker, holy shit, is it maddening.
Yeah, like, I think the language I used at the time when we were talking about it was Otherblues channeled a real sincere emotion into a bit about being mad at a video game. But, like, it was a sincere emotion being told in the form of a joke, I think.
Yeah, it is agonizing to have happen to you. When you play a game and it feels like there was no way for you to possibly win from the beginning, it is like insanely frustrating. Yeah, off in chat, it was actual anger. Dude, it's so maddening. Like, it's one of those things that, like, people try to act like they're, like, never mad at video games. In the same way that I think it's okay to be upset about art, I think it's okay to be upset about video games. Like, very recently, I had a game I was super excited about, and the demo kicked ass, and then it turns out the full release is just, like, nowhere near as good as the demo, and they, like, nerfed the player a bunch, and it's just fucking insufferable to play. Genuinely quite mad, and, man, like, there's a photo later of Oth's reaction to Berserker, and I will just say, beyond fucking justified. Beyond justified. I was mad as hell. Here's another common...
So real.
Another common thing is Ty Tuesday in the back on the ground setting stuff up. Anytime I wasn't on camera, it's because I was within 10 feet of the camera. I was always here. Truly, I felt like the samurai. I've been here the whole time, like through this whole event. And yeah, here's Tom setting up, starting to break down our audio gear, see what we're getting into. Which, again, some of this is literally why I have, which I do. Hey, I have a donation goal. I just want to get a more professional audio of setup. First of all, because, like, I've been streaming long enough. I probably should do this at this point. The Blue Yeti has served more than enough service. You know, it's like well over a decade at this point. So I'm looking into getting essentially like a Cloud Lifter and a Scarlet Solo, which is very close to the setup we were planning on using at Trans Am, but couldn't because we couldn't get the setup stuff done in time. We were a little too rushed, so we were all using the lavalier stuff. And I would love to just actually be able to have it set up and good to go. And there's a donation link under the stream. There's like a little image you can click that'll follow you along to it. I don't think I have the donation stuff actually set up on chat yet. Whoops. This is the barbecue sauce that ended up being quite a strong hit later on.
It was good. It was good barbecue sauce.
It was good barbecue sauce. Doc made so much good food during this trip. Yo, thank you for the $20 shooting gems. Thank you. That will be put directly towards new microphones and whatnot. Yep, and then again, yeah, here's me on the ground with a little bit of butt crack because as I learned from Jim Fisher, if your butt crack isn't showing, you're not working hard enough. You're not a big man working if your butt crack ain't showing a little. His sons would try to roast him when he was like doing plumbing and fixing shit in the house and his butt crack was out, and he did not take it, and I strongly agree. And yeah, you can see everyone kind of chilling, getting set up. Matt and Emily hanging out before we got to filming Taskmaster stuff. Pitmaster, sorry, legally distinct. Unless you like see it and you think it's cool, Alex Horn. In which case, then it is definitely that. Yeah, here's us testing out some different camera link setups, getting all the cameras going, put together. Yeah, just more testing stuff. I really like this shot of Brian taking a photo of the main camera taking a photo of Brian. Starting with some notes, testing out some pens. You may or may not be able to tell who was testing out the pens based on what's drawn on the paper. It's a wiener. It was me. This ended up coming up, which is very funny to me. So I bought a bunch of new like pens of different colors because like of course I did, right? I didn't realize that a lot of pens nowadays come with like a little wax seal over the top of them that you have to like pull off manually before you use the pen. I essentially had like I swore I had pulled all of them off. Yeah, they do apparently now. It's to like keep it from leaking in the packet. Like it makes sense, but also it was like really annoying to pull them off. And I thought I had gotten all of them, but regrettably Emily at one point in filming did find one that I apparently had not pulled off. Yo, Bathtub Malord, thank you for the huge donation. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Again, this will be one of the things just like fully handled for next year. There's some stuff it's one of those things I'm trying to like be reasonable about it and not have it take over my entire year, but there's like some local places I want to reach out to and ask if we can use their space now that we've like raised enough money that we are verifiably a real damn thing. But having that audio setup will make life much, much easier. So yeah, this was the backyard. The only time you got to see this in the show is when it was dark. Yeah, there were a couple seats in the back, folks hanging out. You got to see a lot of this. There's a bunch of good photos of the Outback zone that I don't think you really got to see. Another thing that I adore about this backyard is, and it was noticed in chat, it's an AstroTurf backyard. It's like fully just fake grass, and I gotta say, as somebody who's dealing with like endless water shortages in the area, fuck yeah, brother, absolutely.
Awesome. It's awesome.
Yeah, why not? You get to have a thing and you don't ever have to deal with it. Yeah, fuck grass. Fake grass, please. Yum yum. Another photo, and
Ball.
then I was gonna say here's the Indiana boy in his natural element holding a basketball. I can't help it, if I'm near a basketball, the spirit of Larry Bird takes over me and I pick up a basketball.
I spent so much time in between like segments trying to make free throws. That's like all I did when I wasn't needed to like do something.
Hell yeah.
I loved that basketball hoop. I suck so bad, but like I had a great time.
Yeah, I was really glad that we had multiple instances on camera during filming of you talking about the basketball hoop, because there were so many Chekhov's guns that, and I've mentioned this before, but God bless Oth, Emily, and Matt for being so fucking funny that it just made my life way easier. Like, the setup and punchlines were just like already there, and I just had to cut them together. So you sitting down and being like, I just made the sickest free throw, leading into much later when you go and do not make a free throw.
Yeah, like that was kind of my thought process. Was I've been talking about free throws a lot.
Yeah.
time to make a freaking free throw. If I would have made it though, oh man, probably nothing would have changed one way or another, to be honest. But like it would have felt good.
Yeah. So this is one of the terrible powders. This is the one that I used because I get groceries delivered, right? And sometimes they'll have like a little flash sale thing. And there was one time where it was like popcorn seasoning for 30 cents. And I was like, how bad can it be? And then I tasted it one time and I was like, no good. That's no good for me. It's like way too salty, doesn't really work. Not a great popcorn seasoning. But it turns out it's really good on raspberry gummy bears, depending on who you ask.
The wretched powders. Is that why we saw the other powder earlier? Are we going to collect them all over the course of the slideshow like Exodia pieces?
Maybe. Yo, Disneyville, thank you for the donation towards the audio jungle. But yeah, hey boss, that ain't salt. But yeah, this was ranch seasoning, and it's like not a particularly good ranch seasoning. I think it's the other kicker.
Great.
Also the 3M Painters tape, secret MVP of the event. We went through like a whole fucking roll of this shit. it did so much.
That's almost the godsend in so many situations.
God. So when everyone first arrived, Oth and Sky showed up way before everyone else, and they just came and hung out at my place for like an hour. Sky and I played some Pauper, hung out, chatted a little bit. Before heading on over, and I had to go set up the event, as you can see, with again another photo of me in front of the computer setting things up. There will be many of these. But Sky, Tom, and Oth went to Casa Bonita, and it was very funny. They kept asking, you know, if I like wanted to join and stuff, and I'll be real, I was like so stressed and overloaded that I was very close to just saying to one of them directly, if someone says the words Casa Bonita around me, I'm putting a knife through your skull. Like, I was so sick of hearing about Casa Bonita, which is like the most meh food on the planet. I was like, I am so busy. How dare you bring gorilla and divers into my life? I'm trying to work. And luckily, I think Tom picked up on that at some point and was just like, hey, let's go. And just carried everyone off. And I was like, all right, I'm going to get to work. Here's another one of the powders that Brian wanted to take a picture of.
Left arm of the forbidden one. God, those bears were so...
The funniest part about Big Daddy Macmas is it makes such good mac and cheese. I will say, and this is again Indiana boy behavior, Hoosier Hill Farm cheese powders on Amazon, fire, dude. I have a big thing of their white cheddar. I made white cheddar popcorn yesterday. Like, here, let me hit you with something. I'm getting that Amish County medium white hull-less popcorn, popping it in my microwave for about 70% power for 4 minutes and 10 seconds. Spray it with some avocado oil, toss it in white cheddar powder, spray it with some more avocado oil, toss it again, spray it with avocado oil, toss it again until it's like nice and heavily coated. It's fucking awesome, man. It's like fresh, hot, white cheddar popcorn. It doesn't get better than that. So I had that around, which is why I put a little bit on the lemon on the lemon gummy bear. Oh yeah, one of our first meals here. Brian thankfully pointing to first meal. First meal of the event. This is Sebmel's dumb fucking watch.
This watch time was like the joke people could not get off of that never made it onto camera. People were talking about like watch time. I 10 minutes could not go by without like someone being like, yeah, it's like at 1900.
It would never be
like
at 1900. There's only 1,000 beats per day, Matt. God, Jesus Christ. It's at 9:47, right? It's at 9:47. It's a real thing. You can know the time anywhere online.
Sorry, are you talking to me? Like, are you speaking to me right now?
I'm speaking to everybody.
It wasn't a bad...
The collective needs to know. This is one of those debate things where I'm not trying to convince you. I'm just convincing everyone else.
Yeah, man.
Yo, never been notes. Thank you for the donation. Thank you. But yeah.
Didn't you and Semmel try to get this watch fixed at some point?
Yes. This was one of the last things that happened after we drove down from the mountain was I had Semmel with me, and we went into Denver and went to the fucking Swatch store and carried it in. And it was so funny because, like, we walk in, Sedmel's like, hey, I was wondering if you could, like, repair this? And this lady, who's probably younger than the fucking watch, just looks at it and goes, huh, no, I think this one's sealed, so we can't, like, open it up and work on it, but do you mind if I take a photo? So, like, they just were, like, taken aback by this wild-ass, old-ass watch. And it's so funny because I love this watch. I think it's so good. It's such a good bit. It is like this big ass bubble watch. It's so fucking funny. And I think there will be multiple.
Really awesome.
There will be multiple photos that reference Swatch internet time. Brian taking a little bit of a selfie in the zone. Yeah, here's where he was chilling out after he got flushed for a little bit. There's not a ton of photos of during Taskmaster because Brian was filming during all of it on that same camera, so If you want to know what Brian's photos are during Pitmaster, just watch Pitmaster. There, it's that. Anytime the camera is moving and not stationary, that was Brian. Hence why I give so much credit to like so many of the funny little beats and bits here and there were explicitly like Brian just following the funniest thing, and it really paid off. Here's another better shot of the backyard. Yeah, there's the big hoop. Yeah, that hoop got a lot of use. It's a nice thing to casually do in the backyard. I believe this was, yeah, the pre-pit match. So this was right before go time, right when we were doing our final setups here. I wasn't stressed at all. Everybody was getting ready to post on social media. I wasn't stressed. Why does everyone say I was stressed? I wasn't stressed. Yeah, starting off.
Oh, the hand bit.
The hand bit, yeah, where Matt tried to make a case that he did have fingers coming off the top of his head.
Thanks, Doc.
Because Brian fully stationed up during Sebmol figures it out, where yeah, Sebmol did figure it out. That one was it was titled that because the plan hadn't really come together until Sebmol and I spent like, I don't know, like 2 hours, like a week or two beforehand, and I just kind of came to him like, hey, you have a bunch of like retro achievements that fucking sucked, right? He's like, yeah, absolutely. I was like, how about we just do that to people? And it was from there, Sebmol just ran with, like, I just presented that core concept and Sebmol essentially just like snowballed the rest of it from there. It was so funny. The only thing I really had to like test specifically was the Fairchild F math segment, because I did personally insist on like make people do some fuck ass math. Yes, absolutely. And I spent, I want to say, a good like 7 minutes trying to do it and trying to get my answer to submit correctly. And then Sebmol laughed a little bit and said, oh yeah, I forgot. This didn't work on BizHawk. I had to open it in RetroArch. So I probably was spending 7 minutes on a fully unsolvable puzzle. Thanks, bud. But did solidify that it was quite a good bit. Yeah, Frankie Joe and Dirk on the tiles.
Yeah, Frankie Joe. I hate that hedgehog. That was the worst puzzle game I've ever played. Actually, the worst one. Top one. You can click on a tile. You can shift a tile, and then after you've already put in the input, it can spawn the shuffler and then shuffle the board. You could just get unblockable and lose.
Yeah.
I hate that game. I wasn't even supposed to be in this segment. I was pinch hitting.
That's true.
And I had to be on the tiles.
Yeah, Doc had originally agreed to be on the segment and just like had totally forgotten about it and was in the middle of cooking another thing. And Doc kind of had like a little bit of an exasperated moment of like, oh, I don't know if I'll be able to. And I was like, okay, you're out. Matt, do you want to do it? And Matt was like, sure. And it was just a case of like, if someone had any hesitation about being involved in a bit, no good. They're immediately getting replaced. Like I wanted it to be everyone was all in on every single event. And it ended up working out better, I think.
I think so too.
Yeah. And also Doc's food was fucking awesome.
Doxby was really good.
Yeah, here's the spatula lav mic, which it was a funny bit that I watch some fuck ass YouTubers who do, you know, like documentaries and stuff, and they love to just put a little like I would even go as far as to say it is the exact lav I use, which is a DJI Mic 2 Mini, I think is the full name of it. And just clipping it onto a spatula is like such an all-timer bit. So again, donations will be going directly into making us have a real setup and not a spatula next year. So I would appreciate it. Worked. It got the job done. I would so much rather the job be good and done and good and solid. A collection of notes. These were Sky's notes of who did what on which thing. And then some of my notes of things I wanted to ask people about after the segments and whatnot. I think this was Emily's marathon
anime
presentation. Oh no, this was anime. Right. This was Shonen Jump to the Polls. God, that one was so funny to be. So again, this is a case of I wasn't in this screen. If you just pan the camera like 30 degrees to the left, I was there. And this was one that was really fun to be near and just like occasionally getting little hints of, like, hearing about the world ending because of the shitty lollipop man was like awesome.
That one. So sometimes I don't think about that manga ever, but anytime someone reminds me of it, it blows my mind all over again. It's really one of the most we designed something to run for exactly 13 chapters and get canceled ass manga of all time. It's a great bit.
Yeah. Unironically, this is one of the things that when I go through and cut up all the video and get ready to put all the VODs up proper on YouTube, I am legitimately just going to skip ahead until the thing is mostly done and just like read all of the top ranked things. Because I like would also just like to have more manga to read, and like based on the opinions I was hearing, I agree. Mainly like One Piece, unassailable, the best to ever do it, has like one slightly weak arc, and it's not even that weak realistically. Like it's not like awful, you know, in the same way a lot of places have it. Yeah, here's a close-up of some of the beautiful drawings of everyone doing their own likeness in the form of their hand. The beautiful prize controller, which I believe went to second place for some reason.
I will never give it back.
Very much a case of Matt would actually get use out of it, which is crazy because I explicitly brought it because I was like, no one wants this. Sure enough. Okay, this is almost certainly when Jeff Gersman done did a raid that happened to be right during Super Mario Bros. Special. Yep, that makes a lot of sense. Sebmel making people play Super Mario Bros. Special. Sky handling it to the best of her abilities. Sky did so good at French. It was crazy. That was unbelievable. Like, we legitimately, like, the whole point was to make somebody have to do a French exam raw under the assumption that they would be able to get through, like, you know, 7 out of 50. And Sky got through, like, 30 before making a mistake. Yeah. It was unbelievable.
All of those games were so annoying. Sebmel did a great job. It was so annoying. Very excellent stuff.
The observing off in the corner. Yeah, and then here was the beauty of having to run 4 copies of Mr. Do at the same time. Oh, nice, yeah. Here's a photo of when my Bazzer addiction started back up again. Whoops. Turns out Bazzer's the greatest to ever do it. Speaking of which, we're going to be playing more of that tonight. God damn it, I love Bazzer. What the fuck?
Oh, hi. I'm here now.
Hi, hello, Brian, the photographer.
What's up? I'm doing great right now. I'm not coming off of being really pissed off about something.
That's good. That's good.
That picture before, real quick. That was right after. Was there a donation incentive for that one? Like $100 and it's right, $100 you would switch spots.
Yeah.
This was me figuring out on the fly how to be a person helping run a charity event. So
doing the reading.
I didn't know how the fuck to like where the the donations would go. So I just had it on my phone for a little while before I realized I could just have like two tabs open on my iPad.
Yeah.
So that was just me like where I was at the moment, hardware wise.
The thing that's so funny to me about this photo is this is day one, and you can see how fucking tired I already was. So a thing that doesn't really show up in photographs is Pitmaster, we managed to finish filming everybody at about 10 p.m., like a little bit before it. I was up editing until about 4:30 in the morning. Luckily, I just had to enter an editing fugue for 6 hours and make a full television show appear, which like I did, which is cool, but also I'm not doing that again. Not doing that again. We're giving more time so that people can come out and film, and then I can edit for a day, and then we can maybe consider starting the event. But yeah, that was like a crazy level of exhaustion. And yeah, Auth also like didn't get to sleep like at all as well. Yeah, like so many folks like were barely able to sleep. Like I tried really hard to make sure Auth and myself would always have a chance to sleep at least 9 hours. And like in theory we did, but also Auth and I just like never did. Like in particular, Auth and I were like really burning the candle at both ends. Next time I definitely have to, I mean, that's the whole thing, right? Is like, this was a small crew barely putting it together. Like a lot of folks, you know, believed in us and supported us, but probably weren't 100% sure it was going to like work out as a live in-person thing. And I respect that, but hopefully next year there will be that understanding of like, no, it's going to work. We're doing it live. Like, I think it's going to be a much more live focused event going forward.
These are my cool toys. So I had a much different idea of what the Bazaar segment was.
Or Bazaar? Yeah.
Bazaar segment was going to be like. I thought I was just going to find shit in that rented house and like use those as like my items. So my idea was I'm going to take some weird shit with me and use those as like some hidden objects of power, including the 3 tutorial that I got like a day before I left. And this Blu-ray copy of Tekken Kazuya's Revenge that I've still not watched because I don't have a Blu-ray player.
Nice. And the funny part is, again, that was originally part of the plan, but it just like wasn't going to work due to the way our setup was, so we just didn't do that. Oh man, finally the good photos. Yes, brother. This is what I'm talking about. This was Doc's chicken dinner that was delivered to the winners, which so the thing that does make me feel like a little bit like I'm swinging above my pay grade every time when it comes to events is a lot of events that are like 5 times our size. Like, here's the thing, events that are like a little bigger than us don't have a private chef for the whole event, right? And then events that are way bigger than us have like mid-ass catering, right? We are so fortunate to just have a chef, have someone who's excited to just like cook for fucking 3 days straight. It was awesome, dude. Easily the thing that just like, I do not deserve to have Doc on the crew. I get what that Luffy guy was talking about with like, dude, having a good cook kicks ass and it keeps morale up so good. Yeah, Doc absolutely worked his ass off and it was fucking awesome, man. Yeah, good shit. Yeah, another photo of the full spread. Oh my god. Oh, those like little burnt Brussels sprouts, guys, like little char on them. Oh, it's so fucking good. God, why am I not eating this right now? God damn it.
There's me.
Yeah, there's another shot of Brian in the back. Brian, what's good? Hello. Hi, Brian.
Hi. I didn't get like any Oh, this is us setting up for the Bazaar segment.
Yep.
Yep. There's no pictures of the Bazaar segment, I'm sorry, because I was in it.
No, understandable.
Basically.
Yeah. That's kind of the thing, is like any part where there weren't photos, it's because Brian was either doing it or was holding a camera doing it as well.
Yep, that was it for a Bazaar segment.
Yeah.
Sorry, no first person perspective of me being scared by a bee.
Oh no, understandable.
That'll be really fucking funny as a picture. I think these are the tournament.
Yeah, this might be mystery tournament. Or which, if it is, yeah, you know what? I see me with the microphone and Mini Matt with a microphone, and that was the time that Matt and I were both mic'd up. Was mystery.
Yeah.
That's a Rad McRib shirt. Thank you. It's like 100 years old, but I keep losing weight, so I keep getting to wear it. Oh man, mystery is so good too. Like mystery a little bit more of the meal. bonus meal photo.
Some of these get mixed up in time because my DSLR clock was messed up and my iPhone clock is not messed up.
Understandable. I know this expression.
Look at how happy Author Blues is to play a video game.
This is off having that moment of disbelief of, oh my god, it can't really be like this. Oh no, this was Tekken Bowl. So yeah, this was just
that was the joy of Tekken Bowl.
This is just everyone enjoying playing Tekken Bowl. That makes sense. I'm thinking of later photos. Yeah, this was everyone playing Tekken Bowl, which you might not believe it, but the takeaway from most folks after playing Tekken Bowl was Tekken Bowl kicks ass, which that is also now a tradition of the mystery tournament events. Is the first game, it has everyone leave going, damn, we should play some more of that, which, like, correct, 100%. Tekken Bowl's so good. Tekken Bowl is legitimately so good. Yeah.
Tekken Bowl. They made a good bowling game.
More Tekken Bowl.
Ajax in it.
Doc trying to solve Tekken Bowl. Nice Game Boy camera. Anytime a camera is taking a picture of a camera, love that. Oh yeah, the intensity of Don't Break the Ice, which immediately starts at 100. The thoughts. Yeah, this is great too, because I can see that why this situation looks so bad. It's because like, the thing is, this looks so bad. This is like maybe about where Don't Break the Ice becomes solvable, is the big thing, right? Like, this is where you can figure out how many hits until the end of the game, and then you have to, like, nim it up. You either need to, like, if you're at disadvantage, try to take out 2 rows at the same time. Like, this is one where whoever, I think it was Emily's turn, they're in the driver's seat because they either can take out 1 row of those 2 or try to take out both rows of those 2, and then it's, like, essentially a solved game at that point. Again, the intensity of Don't Break the Ice. Emily warming up with...
The intensity of Brick.
Brick, yeah. The brick that Mini-Matt bought specifically for the Bazaar segment that just kept randomly showing up. Shout-outs to that.
68 cents.
Shout-outs to the 68-cent brick.
Shouts out to Bricks.
What I love to... So I don't know how well this turned out on stream because I was always, like, not listening to the stream. But I loved the idea of us being able to step out back and, like, talk to people and theoretically have the audience hear all of it. I'm not sure if that's how it worked out in the end, but I thought it would be fun. Like, also the advice seemed to work out a lot better this year of, like, actually giving people the advice and, like, talking them through it as opposed to just, you know, handing them, like, a small list of notes. What do you think, Matt?
Two things. One, I'm with Wobbly. That hammer looks so fucking fake in this picture. I don't know how it became so, like, perfectly pink like that.
Yeah.
In that photo. 2, I love taking these pictures, like, making sure they looked very much like I was taking through a window. Like, I just really want to do, like, behind the scenes sort of, like, look to them. Like,
You wanted to make it seem like you were a little pervert in the walls taking pictures.
That's right.
Which I can respect, yeah.
Sorry, this part of the
I'm sorry,
Eschatos are allowed. Yeah, what's up?
I didn't notice the hammer was in this photo until it was just mentioned, and I had a moment of Emily was holding the plastic hammer this entire time, and I completely lost track of what question you just asked me.
That's fair. I was asking how you felt about the advice incentive working out this year of us going out and, like, getting to discuss with them as opposed to just passing a set of notes. I think the advice was a lot more impact. That was, like, one thing about last year is I felt like us giving the advice, like, wasn't super impactful. It wasn't, like, a great driver either way of how the result was going to be. As opposed to this year where I think every time we gave advice, that person won? Maybe? It was close to it, if not.
It was definitely impactful, and I think, like, actively giving the advice behind a wall really made it feel more conspiratorial in a way that I think was very funny for the broadcast, I think.
Yeah.
the structure of it ended up working really like that's something we really considered a lot for this year's mystery game is like trying to make it both a really good mystery game bracket and also a really streamable mystery game bracket and trying as hard as possible not to compromise on either. And I think we landed on something pretty good.
Yeah, there were more than a few suggestions that I had that Matt was just like, I don't know if that'll broadcast super good. And like in retrospect, I think every single one of those calls was correct. So yeah, it very much a case of glad we had two people putting this together, not just me. Because yeah, really good decisions across the board on what games we ended up running. Don't break the ice, as always. The thing that's great too is Mystery ended up being really good as time for people to be able to eat some food in the background. Yep. That was kind of the other secret of Mystery, is since only two people needed to be like doing a thing at the same time, it meant everyone but two people could go eat chicken in the back.
I love the picture of Matt, or I love Matt in that picture too.
Oh yeah,
like,
the intense.
He's so invested in this.
Listen, I love watching people play Don't Break the Ice. It's great. Like there's a moment
being ironic saying
everyone
Thinking Man's
has.
Game, but I'm not being ironic about it.
That's like the thing. There's always a moment. There is an event horizon everybody crosses where they realize, oh, this is a real game I am playing, and if I don't take it seriously, I will lose. And like, I live for watching people hit that gateway playing Don't Break the Ice and Mystery Game. It's so awesome.
It's so funny. Yeah, another call out. Tom really doing a thinking man here in a way that I love. You can see all the thoughts about children's game Don't Break the Ice, and I think that owns. Also, yeah, as mentioned a few times. We could turn this into a
Renaissance painting.
Easily.
That specific one right here.
These hammers, yeah, they are like the brightest object in the universe. They're just like semi-transparent, full bright objects, so if there's like any light in the room, it just makes them even brighter. It's baffling. And then just a great moment of showmanship with, again, someone eating chicken in the background. There's a lot of someone eating chicken in the background. There's the one that's like...
I love this photo. I was so excited.
This photo fucking bangs of Matt and I like talking about Mystery and like very seriously discussing the Mystery tournament with Oth just slamming a drummy in the back. Just slamming a drummy, bro.
That shit.
Oh my god, it's so funny.
That moment was happening. I was like, I gotta get pictures right now. I cannot fuck it up. I can't mess with anything. I can't say a word about it.
And I think this was like a big part of the vibe of the event. Also, you can see my mounted gimbal in the back that we had to use for a bunch of weird crane shots. Using either Emily's phone or my phone with a droid cam setup, which after the audio upgrade donation goal, which is down at the bottom left, there will also be a full video setup one. I just want to do it in two parts because that shit's fucking expensive when you want to get the good stuff for a big charity event, it turns out. All right, so this was probably Fight of Gods. God, this game is like so much better than it has any right to be, and it's so funny watching people with like different levels of fighting game experience engage with it. Because like, if you have a lot of fighting game experience, you will very quickly be like pretty fucking good at Fight of Gods because it's very close to like kind of like a messed up Street Fighter 2 to some degree, right?
Yeah, it's a Street Fighter game if characters were just like a little weird and wrong.
I like that it has like the Street Fighter 4 training stage right there, and also all the text is just like the Soul Calibur font. Yeah,
and you also have Anubis versus Santa Claus, which is just a banger visual.
Whatever about that.
Yeah, great choice by our players there to really give us that kicker of, damn, the visual is good there. Okay, yeah, great photo of all of us reacting. Yeah, a little more Fight of Gods. Yeah, here was some of the setup stuff we were using. I had like a few land microphones.
Beautiful audio setup.
Yeah, on top of my old ass luggage. Yeah. Bracket again, just the mystery bracket stuff. More Fight of Gods. This is when Semel was just doing regular good. and before he switched to Tutagong, which is the worst. Playing against Tutagong sucks so much ass. This is probably me smiling about Tutagong, if I'm being honest, because I hate that.
It probably is.
I love that detestable old bastard. I think he's funny as fuck. He's just like the god of rocks, and he happens to be the best character in the game.
I love that Semel got that, like, the $100 advice and just like, hey, play Guile. And
yeah, no, that's
sick.
basically what we just said. Play Guile, but you can combo off your flash kick is like essentially the pitch on Tutagong.
Yeah, which it turns out Sebmel like is a Guile player, so it was even better than expected. Beyblade, God, I was both so like
Beyblade.
World's longest game.
Yeah, we mentioned it a couple times, but one of the things that Matt and I do for Mystery Tournament to make sure it runs like relatively close to the time it's supposed to, because if you're not a big like fighting game head and you don't go to like fighting game events like majors or regionals or whatever, you might not know this, but Mystery Game always goes late without fail by multiple hours. Matt, can you back me up on this?
Always. Like, all fighting game brackets go late, but Mystery Game really goes late because it has like the confluence of factors of switching consoles. Everybody's in it, so there's always overlap with other brackets. Nobody knows what they're doing, so matches go long. Sometimes, like, that's the big thing. Match time is really all over the place.
Yeah,
it's hard to know how long something's gonna go.
And then the other kicker that we don't have to deal with, thank God, is generally the people who do well in Mystery are people who are generically quite good at fighting games, so they tend to be people who are like in the top 32 of other events at the same time. So you have to like especially at the regional level, you have to wait for Burst Burglar to play in Mystery, but first he has to finish playing in the 3 other games he's in the top 8 of. That kind of shit.
Yeah.
But Matt and I tested all these, and Beyblade was the one that like we had to agree that yes, we're doing Beyblade because it's classics of game, it's very funny, etc. But we did have the violent realization when we were testing it of the round times were like 30 seconds long, 90 seconds long, 45 seconds long, 8.5 minutes. And it was just like, oh no, if we end up in a situation like that. And regrettably, we gave our contestants the advice as we were paid for, and our contestants were really good at applying it. So like it absolutely did devolve into just like full like 5-minute long. The worst part is those 5-minute long matches are worth half a point at the end of it, which is fucking crazy to me. It's so crazy that like if you make the match go as long as possible and have the longest, most thought out Beyblade battle, it's worth half as much as just a YOLO round where somebody shit the bed. It's so crazy.
For what it's worth, I also took until halfway through to realize that the launch isn't a hold and release, it's just press the button.
Yep.
Took me a while.
Yeah.
It looks like a hold and release. It really does.
Well.
Wow.
And then all of us just kind of watching. Oh, and then Sokonuke Tyson game, which, off. We gotta play some Sokonuke Tyson game on stream at some point. Honestly, if we just want to break out a bunch of the mystery games we've played in Fightcade 2 and play them, I know a list of bangers. Sokonuke Tyson game is so funny too, because it is like one of the ultimate figure it out chucklehead situations, and it will lock up players who normally are pretty resilient to that. And Sky definitely got hit by a bit of that up front, where she was just kind of like, what do I do? And it's like, yeah, that's mystery. Welcome to mystery. That's the point. Figure it out. And Emily also
There's
having
no mashing in this game.
Yeah,
no
there's
mashing.
no mashing in this game was so fucking funny. Just watching everyone mash for no reason at all was so kick-ass. Yeah, like this
Beyblade
game
broke everyone's brain. I think Beyblade was right before this one, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So like everyone was just in the mindset of, okay, video games are mashing games. I gotta mash to win. And then hit him with a game with none mashing.
Yeah, and the thing too is like the Sokonuke Tyson game does look like a game that would have a bunch of mashing, because it's like very goofy, very party game kind of stuff. And it's not that. It's like you have to. It's a bunch of like managing two things at the same time. It's like plate spinning kind of. Where in this game, for example, you have to like pull the lever to make sure the saw blade is going away from your guy, and then push over the little stool and then pop your opponent's balloons without like having the saw blade hit your guy. But if you just sit there mashing the lever for 5 minutes with the other player, the saw blade just won't move and no one will make progress. And it was awesome to watch. I think this was...
There actually is a... Real quick before we move on from Ice Endgame, there is a mash... There are 5 minigames. We cut 2 of them. We specifically cut the masher game.
Yeah.
Like... Both because, like... Being real, that game, it's just mashing. It's not all that fun. It's like even less than Beyblade. But also, like, I think there was a bit of a consideration of, what if they mash in Beyblade and then they play the masher game? We can't have like a bunch of masher games.
Yeah, like there being 1 or 2 weird little mashing moments in Mystery is kind of like that'll happen because when you play Kuso games, they tend to, throw that in here and there. But yeah, we did avoid explicitly the mashing game. But yeah, that was another case of we sat down, timed it out, and chose our 3, and it was a pretty good time. I think also the first time I was forced to play this game actually was in one of Jin's mystery tournaments. So thank you, Jin, for highlighting that one. It ended up being used for charity. You know what they say about a butterfly flapping its wings or whatever. So I think this is off eating Berserker Laser for the first time and Sebmel firing Berserker Laser for the first time, which... Yeah, man, that's how it feels. That's how it feels receiving Berserker Laser and doing Berserker Laser. Oh, yeah.
Yep, that's expression.
And here's Oth slowly coming to terms with the fact that Berserker is bullshit. Young KO Perfect looking down at the controller like, what the fuck am I supposed to do here? And the answer is... Die or pick Berserker and execute 1% better than your opponent. Yeah, a lot of moments of disbelief were captured because if you've
raw emotion in this.
Yeah, if I really got everybody, I need people to know that like in Mystery Game, occasionally you run into like my opponent knows the game and thus I lose, but this is more than that because that's like, okay, my opponent happens to have labbed combos in Jump Force, so they're like beating my ass, but it's in like a way that is technically competent. This is just, holy shit, this laser's unbeatable. What the fuck am I doing here? And as somebody who spent, I don't know, like an hour of like time trying to figure out answers to Berserker Laser, no man, it's just fucking like that. It's just like that.
It's agony.
The spectrum of human emotions displayed.
Dude, these smiles are very different. I'm sad this one came out blurry. I was out of focus.
It looks like this is the end of the episode and it's going blurry for the credits to roll.
Yeah, it's so good. It's Sebmel leaning over like, hey man, it's Berserker. It could happen to anybody.
When was the time that he... Oh, there we go.
They're reaching over for the handshake, and he's just fucking gone, bro. It's fucking out of here. Followed by... So if anyone's wondering why I was so happy about Mystery and how it hit, it was truly this. This series of photos for me, like, as a mystery organizer, you can't do better than that. That's what you're aiming for, this form of human emotion.
So good.
Such disrespect to Sebmel.
Oh, man.
Yo, headband.
It's purely innocent.
Headbands was so fun. Small headband story that happened later when we were up in the cabin celebrating a little bit afterwards. We were playing some more headbands, and I was against Emily in a round, and we had been going pretty even up to that point. I put the card on my head, and Emily immediately started laughing, and then everyone else started laughing obscenely hard. And it took me about like 2 or 3 questions to kind of put it together, but I essentially turned to Emily and said, Emily, this is good news. I'm a bee. And sure enough, I had pulled the card that just says, I'm a bee. And that immediately made everyone bust up laughing.
It was awesome.
Oh, man.
Headbands. So I'm the one who pitched headbands for this, and
Thank
we were
you.
talking about like pitching things. You're welcome. We were pitching them with like moments we were looking for, and I think what I said was the moment I was aiming for is one player realizing that they are telling their opponent the answer that will let them know what they are, and also realizing in that moment that they have to honestly give their opponent the information that is about to make them lose. And I think we did get that moment to occur, and I was very happy about that. This was one of those, we want the players to suffer a very specific emotion.
Yeah.
And I was very glad when it landed.
Yeah, the way I would kind of describe it is trying to make it like that part in a JoJo episode where like the villain has to like admit that they have lost. Like it's a real like breakdown moment, and God, it was perfect.
I love these two pictures. The pure emotion of Oth was so much fun to take photos of.
Yeah, Oth was really expressive and really fun during that.
This is when we hit the first goal, I think.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
So-
I can tell you this because it was the beginning of day 2. I had just driven over and I still had my backpack on, which meant I just still had a bunch of stuff that I was loading in for me. And I was handed a microphone and told, we just hit goal number 1. And I tried to do a thing real quick and then pass it along because I had to go continue doing setup. Nice to have some photos of celebration moments. Yeah, I was glad to get the himbo hoodie in shot once again. Like to represent my people. Dumb guys, you know. Oh, this must have been at the
We're done
drawing
with
segment,
mystery.
right?
This is perfect timing.
Yeah, this is-
I do have to go, unfortunately.
Yeah, no
but
problem. Thank you for hanging out.
Trans Am was incredible. Thank you for doing a recap. This was very fun.
Yeah.
Bye, Matt.
Bye, Matt. I'll lose to you later. We replace Drive. I'll get beat up. But yeah, this was the art station, yeah?
Yes, I had to move. I think you were doing something with the computer, so I moved over to like that side table. And this was like all the stuff that I was like looking at, and it was like starting to crack up because I was like in call and just saying like I have the weirdest shit in front of me right now. Just looking at like the hammer and that bizarre script.
Yeah, the script is so funny because it's like truly outrageous. There were some things I never broke out. Like I just had a sweet potato. I don't think I ever brought out the potato. Maybe I did. I don't remember.
I don't think so. I don't remember seeing
Did I
it.
bring out the potato? Okay, yeah. Had a bunch of stuff on us that we would pull out. And yeah, I just loved ask if they understand the bizarre. They won't understand the bizarre. I cannot believe, by the way, that at the end of it, you and Sebmel both had like legitimately functional bizarre boards. Like that could not have fallen into place more beautifully. And Sebmel freezing the jorts. My God. Like when he said 7 and I
Thing that I
counted
have
up.
suffered plenty of times.
Yeah, like it was having your most important item, in that case jorts, get frozen is the most bizarre shit in the world. Like that is the most it could happen to anyone when they're playing. Like if you haven't had a great board that was definitely going to 10 wins and then you got frozen and lost it, you haven't played the bizarre that much. Shout outs to the brick.
That was me using the brick as a reference material for one of the drawings.
Oh
I was
right,
like, oh,
yeah.
wait, I can just grab the brick and put it right in front of me. This is the picture
chicken
I saw
marsala.
and went, fuck, I want this right now.
Yeah, this is the chicken marsala, and I also want the chicken marsala right now. At all times. As somebody who eats chicken for 4 meals a day, God, I would love to have this on tap.
As a heads up, I did write down the exact recipe I use when making chicken marsala. So if anyone wants that, it's available.
It's good. I can
Maybe. Oh yeah, so during the baking show segment, and I believe there's some more photos of this coming up, Off decided it would be funny to censor all the brands like unnecessarily because we really didn't need to, right? Like fuck it, like oh it's Kroger sour cream, whatever. This is a charity event. Who gives a shit? But I thought it'd be funny to start censoring them. I agreed, and then Matt and I very quickly started doing stupid fucking bits of censoring nonsensical parts of it that didn't matter. Yeah, here's us doing that. Yep. So you'll see things like pea spray. At some point, you might see
There's
the
more.
Prey cranberries. Yeah.
This is Rocket Knight?
Yeah, that would be RKA for sure. Because, yeah, Sebmol and Off hanging out. Sebmol, it was so funny. Like Tom mentioned, I'm going to do a Rocket Knight segment. And then Sebmol was like, oh, like my favorite video game of all time, Rocket Knight. And I was like, do you want to be on Gouch for that? He's like, yeah. Yeah, of course. Yeah, so you can
There he
see
is,
all the very authentic, actually doing it correctly. Followed by, Prey craisins. Prey, it's dried
Try
cranberries.
return to craisins.
And then
Likely
Matt,
the snack ever. It's maybe my favorite one.
look at the snack ever. It's so stupid.
And this is just some pictures
I
coming out of
beat
order
up
again.
this fucking oven. I really did just fuck it up, like the surface of it, pretty bad repeatedly.
Yeah, I mean, I will say
This isn't the worst it ever got.
you have done more cooking on that stove or oven at that Airbnb probably than
Probably
it has
than it's
ever
ever
had.
experienced.
Yeah,
Yep.
like there's not really a scale of time. It's probably literally since it was put in until now. Yeah, that the segment swap was a good call for sure. Again, it was one of those cases of I overestimated how much I could handle as far as like being awake and being active and doing stuff the whole time. And I expected about that much from everyone else, which also is not fair because even I could not do it, and that's too much. And that's kind of like there were a couple times where everyone was so exhausted, and I was like, okay, next year we got to get more more stuff that's not us.
Yeah, more remote segments mainly.
Yeah, or just more
moments
people
too.
for in person. Like if we
Yeah,
have
or-
like 5 more
yeah.
people in person, then it's fine. But yeah, it's a case of just like too much in person all at once for sure. But again, next year I think everyone will know like this will be year 3 and the second year of having a live portion. I think people will understand like okay, it's like serious. Like please do take this seriously. Yeah, God, the baking segment. This was one of the things we had like a very loose plan for, and oh man, it ended up so good. Like the bit of Sebmol having interesting batter was so fucking
It's a very
funny.
interesting batter.
Interesting. That was such a good bit. Jesus Christ, I was crying laughing at it. Huh, interesting. Loved these, again, these Outback shots are so good of someone sneakily telling information out back. One of our bizarre scoring notes of Sebmol has malaria. Great bit. Great.
So
note.
good for him.
I can't believe that he had malaria and it was so strong. Like malaria is generally upside, but like damn, it was crazy upside in that situation.
That was just one of the photos of like weird shit I saw. I was like, oh, I should probably save this.
Also, yeah, shout outs to the tape on the ground back there marking where we had different cameras and lights set up for different segments.
We had smart people with us.
Yeah.
That was just very, very helpful. Also, this segment was so much fun to take pictures of.
Me
All
just
the-
talking
they
through
both
different
thought-
ingredients.
They both, well, at least Sebel thought all of those mix-ins that I provided were traps, and that was so goddamn funny.
It was so funny. The chocolate chip. The fact that I went over and was like, you should probably put chocolate chips in your banana bread. I think that would be good. And Sky put it in, and Sebel was like, no, that's a trick. And it turns out the only thing that had flavor was the chocolate chips. That was so good. It was such a funny bit. Holy shit.
I understand as well, like, with don't overmix, that is not super useful information to someone who's, like, new. But I still wasn't expecting them to be mixing them
The entire
time.
That's so
Like,
funny.
all the way.
Like, the mistakes they made under pressure were, like, pretty reasonable. Like, Sentinel didn't notice there was salt. I don't think Skyer realized that there needs to be salt in, like, all of food, which, like, that's a mistake people make all the time. Like, shit, even when I make protein shakes, a lot of times I'll put, like, a little bit of salt in them because they, like, do need it, especially, like, peanut butter chocolate shakes. Yeah, like, salt can go in just damn near everything. And, Man, it's good. Yeah, so we'll have the YouTube stuff eventually. It is a 48-hour long video. It is literally 60 plus gigabytes of video that I need to cut up and edit and do all of that. For now, you can watch it on Twitch. It's all here, and I actually do get paid anything if you watch it here, so that would be cool. I would prefer that.
Oh, that's not Kerrygold butter. That's just old butter.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That one is censored except for old. So it's just old butter.
Butter that makes you old.
The baking soda going in was so good. Yeah, here's Semel.
Don't look at my goo.
Don't look at my interesting batter. You know we were all over there. Interesting.
Appreciating his interesting batter. Enjoying it. I think that's one of my favorite ones of like the outdoor advice zone.
Yeah. It was interesting.
The initial thing that I asked him at that point, by the way, was basically like, okay, what if I was giving him some basic advice, and then it turned out like, all right, so, and he's like, I've already done that, unfortunately. I already fucked it up. And I had to like pivot to giving him a different second bit of advice.
Oh, the batter. Who knows what I was reacting to at this point?
There's so many things you could be reacting to.
The labeling before the baking. I think that was a really good call also, to just have the oven preheated and just put the stuff in and handle the physical baking for them. I think we already had overloaded our contestants enough. They did not need to guess what an appropriate temperature was and like how much time they needed to put it in for, you know? Little passing it back and forth. And you can see too, like, how close this setup was. Like, I'm pretty sure it was obvious from like the filming, but it was all like in one pretty tight room. Peek. More photos of the passing of the back and forth of the microphone. God, the biscuits. The biscuits were so funny because, like, as they were presented on the baking sheet, I was like, those could turn out okay. Those might be all right. And then they were like, fine.
And texturally, they were mostly fine. They just didn't taste.
They just tasted like a ghost, which I think there is a very good photo of. Yeah, God, who knows what was going on over here. The single chocolate chip in the bread was, oh my God, Semel. This photo.
I love this picture.
Yeah, this one's amazing to me, of Doc testing the doneness of the banana breads. So good, so intense, so well framed.
My hat usually obscures my eyes when like viewed from like any distance that's not directly on.
Yeah.
And it ends up causing a lot of funny shots like this.
Yeah. And then yeah, the flipping out of the breads, the presenting of the breads.
The Lion King of breads.
Yeah, truly. The thing too is you can see me like looking down at the monitor trying to get the bread lined up with the camera while holding the bread. That's one of those weird skills you pick up after doing enough stuff on camera, is like trying to move something relative to a camera while looking somewhere else. It's like a weird thing you get a hang of. And
basically just like learning a drawing tablet that doesn't have a screen on it.
Yeah. I believe this might have been the first time we tasted the no flavor. Great. This is the first tasting of the banana bread. The initial discussion.
Nothing.
Yeah. You can see too, one of the things that was so funny about the banana bread was they put
Neither
in.
of them pre-mashed the bananas.
They
is the
didn't.
thing.
They didn't mash the banana, and they also put in way too much fucking banana. So there was just like whole wads of hot banana in the middle of it. You can see it a little bit in some of the photos of just like areas that are just hot fucking banana.
Banana zone.
Absolutely. Yeah, like this one, you can see that bottom right is like just banana. That's like just a chunk of banana down there. Oh, the unsheathing of the biscuits. And we might get what is my favorite photo of the event, which is the fellas taste a ghost. And just seeing everybody's reaction of what it is like to be surprised by a piece of bread tasting like literally nothing. Unbelievable. Like, I gotta let people know these biscuits tasted like nothing. Like, you could, Doc, you mentioned you could taste the flour a little bit, but not because the flour flavor like hadn't baked off, just because there were no other flavors.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
It's about the flavors you don't taste. This is just
No,
like
it
jazz.
isn't. That's not how food works.
Food is basically like jazz. It's kind of like that.
This was where that barbecue
this.
sauce got used, and it was so good.
Yeah.
It was also good. Oh, the ride of the Cream Boys.
Let's
Cream
capture
Boys.
some cream boys.
I think I want to play Cookies and Cream at some point with Sebmel on stream, just like beginning to end, because I think that game was sick, and I think we were good at it. I think it was both sick
Did you guys
and
finish the
we were
game?
good at it. No, I don't think so. We got through the like music world and ran out of time, but it was good. It was good what we played. I was legitimately just having a good ass time playing some Cookies and Cream. Wild bit of framing here from behind the monitors. You can kind of see
I
though,
was
like,
having fun.
yeah, you can see how small the space was overall. Like, it was like a good size for what we were doing, but like that was it. That's where all of it took place, more or less.
That place was perfect, but it was also like I don't think we could have like more than like
No.
that many people in there.
No, that was
No, yeah.
If we had like, even if it was a case of Matt, myself, and Emily were staying there instead of driving back to our places and sleeping for the night, it would be too small. There's the actual star of the show, by the way, is those fucking steak tips. Holy shit, those steak tips. I am still having a sense memory looking at them and thinking about how beefy them shits tasted. Jesus fucking Christ. This meal, those steak tips were unbelievable. Like, those steak tips were being discussed from the second they came out to the time that I was, like, the last person was dropped off at the airport. Those steak tips had such a robust flavor and were so rich and meaty and filling. Oh my fucking God. They were crazy,
Look
man.
at them.
Yeah.
I want to toot my own horn briefly of I got some pretty exceptional color on them for them being stovetop. They were not those aren't grilled. I
Yeah.
cooked them on the stovetop.
Notably, that place did not have a grill, and I'm still confused about it.
Yeah. And you had like, yeah, like it's one of those things where you know how people say like burn ends, but they're not actually burnt. It's just like the sauce is like very heavily caramelized. Like, it was just like that front to back. It was just, God, it's just all like just a little nugget of Maillard. Just so fucking good.
I'm excited to get a picture of you like sitting there. All that. Nobody was very happy I got this picture.
Yeah, Co-Buddy's Pokemon quiz show was so fun too, because I, in my mind, decided, like, I was like, okay, when you do a content creator quiz show kind of thing like that, because like people do these for YouTube, right? For like different, you know, like different fan
Oh, yeah.
bases and stuff. This is like a really common archetype of thing. You have to have the one content creator who's willing to just constantly throw for the bit. And I immediately was like, that's going to be me. I'm going to be the one who throws for the bit. And in case anyone was unclear of who was the one throwing intentionally, the fact that when we got to name a crime committed in Pokemon Special, and I immediately yelled, sex crimes, which is the one wrong answer, the one possible wrong answer, I think that should have gotten it across the line. Really big fan of my streamer ass water bottle with my hot boy juice showing up as well. Another secret item that was around.
Also, just one I wanted evidence, real life evidence of.
It was so funny from the other way. Oh my god. Roll down a hill, you little round bitch. That's what we were all thinking. More of that barbecue chicken. Oh man.
Oh, there we go.
The steak tips
My
being
secret
made.
is that my secret for what it's worth for anyone who's interested, I own a carbon steel griddle pan that I brought with, and this is the meal that truly fucked up the surface of this range. It was a chore to clean up afterwards.
Yeah, worth it though. Oh yeah, here's the photo that I think sells it. This is what my mind sees them in my mind's eye. Yeah, this presentation here. God,
I love this grilled veggies so much.
Yeah,
that was like my actual favorite part.
Everything, it was so good.
Yeah, that's me just loving those grilled veggies.
So good.
Yeah, they were quite good.
Also,
that's just a
actually
mixture
grilled.
of bell peppers, poblanos, and onions. That's it.
Yeah.
I wanted to swing in here for 1 second. We jumped past Emily with the gun.
Yeah.
I requested that picture specifically from Brian. So everybody out there, while you're imagining Brian doing all of these PA things, realize that also on the back end, every time a good joke or like a good image or like a fun animation bit came up, I was in Brian's ear and also Tom's ear, just being like, hey, can you get me these JPEGs really quick?
Yeah.
They were killing it. They were so good and helpful.
Yeah, it was one of those things where like I'm glad we had as competent of a team as we did across the board, because there was like, you know, I could only be there so much of the time, right? And like I could only be there and awake and active and also not part of the show. That's the other hard part, is like some parts I was like, oh, I should be able to produce this no problem, and it's like, you can't produce this show Ty Tuesday, you're fucking in it. And I like forgot about that like 3 separate times. But the one I think about was on the last day in the morning, they were like having some tech difficulties as far as like getting audio stuff set up, and like I had walked off through a bunch of it the night before, but there was just like something that wasn't connecting correctly. And Tom had luckily told like off, hey, if there's problems, just wake me up. And like Tom like sleeps with like full like face mask, CPAP, everything. So he's like deep, like my man is fucking sleeping, you know what I mean? But off retold of just like, he essentially walked up there, was like, oh man, I don't know if I need to, and just like, you know, shook him a little bit. Tom takes everything off his face, sits up for a second, goes, okay, and then just immediately gets up, walks down, fixes everything, and then goes back to bed. Just like took a split second, turned on producer brain, and then just made it all work, which God bless. Thank you so much. Holy shit. Yeah, Tom's got that it's fucking go time energy that you really need someone to have. God, these steak tips. God, these fucking steak tips. God, these fucking steak tips. Oh my God. There's so many photos, and there should be more. That's what's fucked up. Honestly, if there was a 300 photo album just of those steak tips, I'd get it.
Next year.
Yeah.
Steak tips calendar.
Yeah.
Do a full 360 rotation photo of them.
Tom with the DMOS, shirt over here.
Yeah, a little DMOS celebration.
DMOS.
Yeah, this was the Earthbound segment. It ended up being like kind of a last second pivot, just because we were originally going to do a like a body horror tabletop RPG thing. But like the combination of it was going to be hard to find people who weren't like brutally exhausted, and it kind of like didn't fit where the energy was going. And again, this is another case of Tom just being an incredible producer and being an asset to the team beyond compare. Just straight up said, I'm just going to make a new thing, and just did a new thing. Like finished downloading it during Co-Buddy's segment and installing it. And then it ended up being hanging out talking about Earthbound, which honestly, I love that. Also, I got to make mistakes that I don't think another human being could make if they tried, which is conflating Earthbound with Mother 1.
This segment was like super appreciated, like in a lot of reasons, but I also just love how like it was a very much a nice like chill, like 2 hours or whatever.
Yeah,
like, just a very like cool down from like all the hijink bullshit before. It was a really nice just like change in pacing. I think a slow jam of a segment. A slow jam of Jared.
So it was like a Mother 2 Deluxe. It's like a really interesting revision they've put together that like do have some difficulty options, and I think Tom was playing it with the difficulty options a little more aggressive, which ended up being perfect because when we were kind of running close to time, Tom was getting kind of close to a boss, but like wasn't really set up to take it in like a safe fashion. And I kind of goaded him into like, just go for it. Fuck it, we ball. Fuck it, we ball. Fuck it, we ball. And luckily, it worked out and Tom won. Spoilers, it worked out. But I very much did go, fuck it, we ball. Fuck it, we ball. Fuck it, we ball. Yeah,
I still think that laptop setup's cool.
Yeah.
You've shown me that thing, and I kind of still want one.
Yeah, it's like an angled stand with a bunch of ports and stuff in the side of it. It was pretty handy, yeah. Okay, now we get to... So after everything was done, we decided we were going to take a couple days up in the mountains. And this did mean immediately I had to, pack up everything, move everything back, and then drive like 3 hours. Worth it, though, man. Worth it.
Real quick, remembering how these are ordered, we're gonna go back to actual event in a little bit. Like this is like the situation of just
okay, yeah,
the time codes got fucked up.
Yeah, no worries. And yeah, Tom, I also would like to say, as like the executive producer, as it were, I guess, I don't know what my title is. It would probably be that. The breakdown when we were leaving, we had to be out of that Airbnb, quote unquote, checked out at 10 a.m. I think Sky's run finished at about
10:45, I think.
10:45, something like that.
We were out by like 11.
Yeah, I legitimately think like everyone was so packed up, keyed up, and ready to go that we were out of there in, no joke, under 20 minutes, which was
straight up
insane.
Very prepared, ready to go.
Yeah, insane.
And for what it's worth, I got feedback that we were clean and kept the place in perfect order and everything. So we also just we didn't leave anything behind. Nothing.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah, legitimately, it was a case of as Tom's saying in chat, like, we had one sigh of relief of just like, wow, we did it. That's crazy. Okay, we gotta fucking go. We gotta fucking move. And just everyone rolling their stuff down, getting it in the van, getting into the different cars and like breaking down. Crazy fast breakdown. Went so smooth. It was a case of like, I am so used to running that kind of thing, or like, trying to wrangle people and having to be so ahead of stuff and having to be like so forceful or whatever, just because there will always be someone, and they don't mean to be malicious or whatever, but they take a little bit longer than they should. Simply did not happen. Everyone was ready to go. Everyone was cooking. The nose is somewhere. By the time that
we finished up, I had already taken out everything from the fridge and also the cabinets to be loaded into the next car that was available immediately. Like, we were on top of it.
Yeah,
we were on top of it. Very much so. It was very impressive.
And
also, context for these pictures, I was in Emily's car, and I was telling her, every single time we take a fucking curve, I see something more and more, like, absurdly beautiful. It was, like, comedic.
Yeah, it was kind of funny when we were like planning the trip. I think it's important for the team to get to like hang out and have a fun time and chill afterwards. I think like that is important to the long-term health of an event. But when we were first planning it, a few folks were like, I don't know, we could just like hang out in Denver for a couple days. And I was like, absolutely not. Absolutely not. We're going somewhere beautiful. We're driving into the mountains. We're getting to experience something entirely separate from our digital lives. That is simply what it is going to be. And yeah, glad we did it once again. And yeah, so this is, it was like nice out the entire time we were up there. I think like the lowest it got was like low 60s and the highest it got was like 75 maybe.
Yeah, like it felt hotter there, but that was because we were closer to the sun or whatever. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I just want to say, like, the snow on the mountains, that's just, like, an always thing out in this area. And, God, yeah, it really is quite a drive up there, man. Like, this kind of stuff is the stuff that, like, when you're driving, it's, like, a little stressful. But if you're not driving, it's just like, holy shit, dude. Like,
Yeah, it's, I'm pretty sure Emily was hearing me, like, muttering myself, like, what the fuck, holy shit, and stuff like that. And, like, pulling out my phone to take pictures.
okay, yeah, and then this was...
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, this is the end of Sky's run, right before everyone was getting ready to swoosh out of there.
That was Tom reading off donations at the end.
Yeah, off, definitely not the most tired he's ever been. Ty leaning over in the background, also definitely not the most tired he's ever been.
Settle enjoying coffee.
Yeah. Yeah, that was like one of the big notes I have for next year is making sure we have a full and thriving and stocked caffeine supply, because there was definitely a couple points where people were like, where's caffeine? I'm like, fuck, right. We have a bunch of people who are like working crazy hours. We need to do that next. I'll just make sure we have like endless energy drinks or whatever.
Shouts out to that place having a Keurig machine. That was very important for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think this might have literally been the finale announcement of thank you so much, we have to fucking go. Yeah.
Oh no, I think that's us like hitting some sort of milestone there.
Oh, final goal? Nice. Yeah, that was probably the 75K. Nice. This photo. So this is from the second place, the cabin we hung out at. It's kind of become I would say it's a tradition, but like I don't know if I like it.
It only happened twice, but importantly, the thing is, it only happens in the mountains. That's the only time it happens.
Yeah, whenever we're at a cabin in the mountains, someone will put on the video of 12 hours of silence interrupted occasionally by Ryan. And the thing I learned to appreciate during this playthrough of 12 Hours of Silence Interrupted by Ryan is the creator had so much like self-control and restraint. Yeah, like they really didn't.
There's like hour and a half segments of silence. It's great.
Yeah,
we kept checking. Yeah,
like there was a point where I was like, oh, did the video pause? It's been like 2 hours and Ryan hasn't said anything. And like, no, it in fact was just, it just is that long between it. And it was really, really fun. Really, really, really funny as always. Yeah,
yeah, we all watched that video, Wobbly's video. Like, we all separately watched it and just like, we're going like, holy shit.
Yeah.
How good it was and like, how did you finish this in time? It is incredible, Wobbly, you did that.
The fact that Wobbly was editing the video as it was rendering.
He was rendering it like literally as it was happening, I think.
Yes. No, like what he was literally editing in the value of how much money it was as the video was rendering, and then yeah, here's the breakdown.
Yeah.
And then yeah, here's the second location. You can see the Rhine. This cabin was super nice, man. This place was really chill.
Really comfortable.
So nice.
Yeah, hot tub out back. That was a great time. Plenty of space to chill and lounge out. It was so funny. The first day we were up there, I was like, yeah, I kind of assume we'll get up there and everyone will crash. To an unbelievable degree. I think everybody was asleep for at least an hour within like, I don't know, 20 minutes of being up there. Like half the crew at some point.
Not.
Yeah, like you and I
immediately started cooking again.
Yeah. And I have insomnia, so I didn't. But like, yeah, like Sky and Emily both just like passed out. It was so funny. We had some edibles because they're legal in our area. And some folks asked me like, oh, what should we take? And we were like, probably start with like half of one or whatever. And everybody who did was like, who was just like, I don't know, it'll be my first time doing weed or whatever. It's like, you're probably just gonna fall asleep. And sure enough, like just out like lights. It was the thing of like, they were probably going to fall asleep regardless. And then 5 milligrams of THC meant they were absolutely falling asleep. Like they were donezo.
Sky was wrapped up in a blanket,
yes.
like laying on that couch, and she looked like the most comfiest person on earth.
Yeah.
I was jealous of how comfy she looked. Also, this was the weirdest bathroom I've ever seen in my entire life.
Because the basin
This
sink?
was a classic WC. This is a water closet of just the tiniest. This is that shit that's in Bath Doom that he refused to like show anyone.
It's the stump like sink, the like.
Oh, like the basin, yeah.
The faucet, the weird ass painting that I stared at every time I peed.
Yeah, the faucet, it's a little hard to see here. It's like a bamboo drip thing. It's like a sozu.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't know what's going on there.
I did add G up and send him a picture that told him, but I don't think he ever saw it or whatever.
And yeah, here is a
Also-
view out the balcony. This is where I was chilling so much of the time, just hanging out here on
It
the
was so
His balcony
nice.
was really nice. Yeah.
Yeah, like especially at night, you could actually see all of the stars in the sky, which is a rare treat. It was really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
There's Quan Chi protecting the.
yeah. Quan Chi was protecting the edibles. After I came back from a supply trip, there was definitely just a spot on the shelf that was Quan Chi with a pile of edibles next to him. That shit was so funny. Quan Chi.
I took this picture to send to my friends because they're convinced I love Coors Light, and I just wanted to like instigate that more.
Yeah, we went and got beers, and you can see there's like an Imperial Blackberry, an Imperial Apple Cider. There's like a couple really nice beers we got. And then also just a bunch of Coors Lights, because I'll be real, when you're up in a mountain in Colorado, it's a little hot. You just kind of want a cold Coors Light. At least I do. I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but like I like a nice uncomplicated Coors Light on a day.
Also, I should clarify. This was the first time I was like in elevation, and like this is the first time I was in like the mountains. So like having 1.5 of those Coors Light, I was absolutely feeling it.
Yeah.
So like I thought like when I got to like Denver, like I'm fine. I'm still drinking a bunch of water, but like I was like really set to be like fucked up that first day, and it was totally fine. When we got to this place in the mountains, felt it. I absolutely felt it.
Yeah, it was one of those things of like, since I've had friends out to, Denver and up into the mountains before, I am hyper aware of how much people will underestimate altitude fucking them up. And the number one way to be cool, and this is just a note for everybody, if you want to have a cool time going up to the mountains and not be like blasted by elevation, the trick is to go somewhere that's like about 2,000 feet less or so, like for example Denver, spend a couple of days there and then go up like 2,000 feet up to like 75k or whatever, and then or 7.5k, and like that's fine. That's what we did. That being said, it's still, beers will hit you so much harder. Like the Imperial ciders, I would drink like one of those, and yeah, they were like 8.5 to 10%. I was good, and I'm a big fella. The prey.
I thought I didn't get the picture of prey, so I got this again.
The praisins.
I need to make sure. If you look really close, you can see a tiny Valp on there. Because I was watching him watch Combo Breaker.
Nice.
I think it was like top 8's Tekken. There's birds.
Bird.
I kept seeing those birds just like hanging out. That's a mountain.
Yeah.
Mountain looks sick.
I don't have my photos uploaded yet. I need to do that. I only took like a handful of them. But I got a couple of like getting to appreciate watching Sebmel do really good at what do you call it? Neo Turf Masters. Then a few shots of the mountains, and then the picture of my broken stair.
God.
Yeah.
Me being an asshole with a camera.
Just good nature photography. Oh man, right, the Chili Verde too. God.
Fuck, that was so good.
That's so fucking good. Chili Verde is
that's
always
so
so good up here, man. Oh god.
Chili is always good, is the thing. Like,
Yeah.
I keep saying this. This is actually completely standard Chili Verde. I don't think that I make a particularly good one or anything like that. it's just, Chile Verde is always good. And yeah, this was my.
I will say too, if you want to have a good time making a very easy chili verde very consistently, an instant pot and some tomatillos will get you so far. Like, it is unbelievable. Like, an instant pot will make them break down so fast.
I want to point out
I
because of this photo right here. Nice. This photo right here. This is specifically the photo of this was Brian taking a photo of the hastily put together, on a corn tortilla that I didn't actually then, like cook up. This was just a corn tortilla that he pulled out of the package. Just to defend myself for anyone like, the dog.
No, this is me
back
being
there's
stupid,
tortillas.
not
I
Doc.
did. It was Brian didn't take one.
I'm the idiot
Also,
here.
there are no
This is a
photos of it.
ghost.
I made roasted potatoes with those as well. And those roasted
Oh, I
potatoes were
forgot to take
also
some
very
picture of
good.
those.
Yeah, this is
Sorry.
a really good reflection of Ryan in the window.
Yeah.
We were haunted.
Then yeah, this is really cool too, because you can see some of the stars in the sky, even though this isn't like, extended or what do you call it when you leave the camera aperture
Long exposure.
open? Long exposure. Yeah, like this isn't long exposure photography, and you can still just see the stars so brightly, man. It was awesome out there. More Chili Verde shots.
This is me appreciating that like triangle window and how like it fits perfectly with that mountain. Shouts out to the people that made that place. They did a good job.
I'm also gonna say one thing about this too. People who are perceptive might notice that I wear a long sleeve brown shirt in a lot of these photos, and you might be thinking, "Oh, did Doc not change his shirt like the entire time?" No, I just own 2 different long sleeve brown shirts that I did swap between.
True. Yeah, opening the wine. This was fun too, because this was so we had that cabin trip between a bunch of our friend group like 6 years ago now or something. And when we did that, Charles Callie had bought some wine, and we didn't go through all of it. And like as we were leaving, I kind of took like we were splitting up like who's gonna grab what, who lives locally, and I was like, yeah, I'll grab the wine or whatever. I was like, I'll just open it next time I have some friends up in the mountains. It's good to have proof that that did happen. That I did.
I wanted to make sure.
Yeah, I did fulfill my promise to Callie. I did open that bottle of wine the next time I had a bunch of friends up in the mountains.
I heard that story and thought I need to make sure it's documented somehow.
Yeah.
And I also did drink most of that wine because I think I'm the biggest wine drinker of this group.
Yeah, I drank like half a glass and was like, yeah, I'm okay on red wine. I'm going to go drink a Coors Light.
It was really good. I like that wine.
Yeah.
I used about a glass in the tomato sauce I was making. That's actually why I cracked it open.
Yeah. And then, this was, we decided one morning to take a walk out to a pizza place. And the whole walk was just like this. Like, it was just everywhere you looked. It was this. It was kind of unbelievable. Yeah. This was the place we ended up at was this little Vale Brewing Co. place, and it was fucking awesome, man. Like, I looked up a place that got really good reviews that was nearby, and Brian can attest, as we were walking over, I was like, oh, fuck, right, it's like Memorial Day or whatever, they might not be open, fuck, let me call. And so, like, I called them a couple times and like they never answered, and I was like, fuck me running. And I was like, you know what, there's other places nearby that, let's just go down there, and worst comes worst, we'll go hit one of the places we walked along the way. And I am so glad we did, because that place was fucking awesome. First of all, the beer was really good. Also, I apparently was the first person who had ordered a pitcher there in 10,000 Uriels because they were like so confused. And one of the ladies behind me was just like, wow, I haven't seen someone order a pitcher here in a long time. And it's like, I'm drinking a beer with my friend Sedmel and I want to split it with my friend Sedmel.
I want to point out real quick, people in chat are talking about how all you guys are tall. This is me holding the camera up over my head right now. I am not all height.
Yeah.
I'm extremely not all height.
Yeah, it's one of those things of I'm like not even top 5 tallest people in pit crew, and that's nuts. That's so nuts. But yeah, they had a big selection of beers. They were so fucking good. And more importantly, when we were walking into this bar, so first of all, the pizza place was like, there was a food truck parked permanently out back behind a little like kind of overhangy thing. And you would like order a pizza there. They would make it. The pizzas were so fucking good. I'm sure there's a photo of it. And then hang out inside. But what I noticed was as we were walking in on the doors, they had a dog policy explaining like how you had to bring your dog in and like how they had to be leashed or whatever, which does mean it was a dog bar secretly. It was a pizza and brewery for dogs that we were also at.
I felt extremely blessed that I was like able to hang out with a Shiba Inu like that.
Yeah, you'd said you'd never actually like met a Shiba in person, huh?
I've seen him before, but never got to pet one, is what I meant to say.
Nice.
So this was like a big moment for me. It was also a moment of me just like very much appreciating in person for real this time how fucking tiny they are. They look like a dog that you take the transform tool and just like shrink down 25%.
And yeah, you can see the variety of beers. I believe everyone, a few folks were getting down on the raspberry jam session. This big
God, the jam session was so fucking good.
It was really good. Yeah, getting jam session from up at the brewery. Yeah, it was pretty fucking kick ass. Yeah, there was
other dogs. Surprise.
This beautiful eye puppy. Shiba lying down.
This was in the bathroom, and I thought that was extremely cute.
Yeah,
or not in the bathroom. It was like the toilet stall, and then like right outside was like some places to wash your hands.
Yeah, and just one of the owner's kids writing a report about how their dad does beer. And then just
me appreciating the beauty of nature.
Yeah, extremely. And also me with my hood up just because it's fucking sunny out. It's very sunny out. Yeah. This was what was crazy to me, is like this was just like the side of the fucking road, right? Like this is just like some rocks in a body of water nearby, and I'm like, I would have killed somebody to have this in Indiana, anywhere, and it's just like a pile of rocks on the side of the road up here. What the fuck? Yeah, there's some more great photographs happening. Yeah, it was cool out there, man. I would love to spend more time up there. And then, yeah, here's the thing where, so we had talked about Swatch internet time so much. That we kind of had to be like, all right, off, we need to show you a video. And this is like the PSO advertisement video of all time. And one of the parts is discussing real-time communication, 1,000 beats per day, communication barriers breaking down completely.
Relax now, don't worry not.
Yeah, just hanging out, watching some gaming stuff, chilling out in the woods. God, the lasagna was so good too. Oh man, I ate, or not lasagna. It was like a, was that like a baked ziti is a term? What's the term for this pile of noodles? It was the best.
Baked ziti.
It was a baked ziti, dude. I got to take home
because I am actually currently cooking right now. And we're on the baked ziti.
Yeah. I legitimately took a bag of this home and was like, oh, I'll spread this out over a couple. Ate it immediately. Ate the whole thing immediately. It was so fucking good. Oh my god, it was so good. Yeah.
It was really fucking good.
I was like, I don't want to cook. Guess I'll eat this whole fucking ziti. And then here's Ty Tuesday in his natural environment, shuffling a deck of Magic cards. This is where Sky and I were playing a little bit of additional Pauper, as you do, having some good matches.
Teaching me how to play.
And then teaching Brian how to play Magic and like accidentally getting him into way too hard of a game of Magic. Have you played any since then?
A normal game of Magic? Not really.
We should play some on Tabletop Sim. Yeah. I've been playing a little bit here and there. We should hit some more up. And then this is when we were playing. They had code words, just like at the Airbnb or code names, the Airbnb, and oh man, code names was such a good time. We had some.
It's always a good time.
we had some real tough ones. We got to again see Author Blues just have something that made so much sense in his head that Emily and I just could not figure out for the life of us. A beautiful thing. And then here's headbands. This was probably after I found out.
Might have been bees.
I think this was when I found out I could be a bee. Yeah, that does seem like the bee reaction. Then the big drive down.
Parting.
Airport out to Denver.
Me being impressed by Denver. Me being sad and eating a bagel. That was really fucking expensive.
Yeah, airport bagel, dude.
Yeah, airport food. Yep.
Man, really good photos though. This was your first time flying, right? Like since you were like real tiny or something?
Yeah, this is the first time I flew since I was like 8 or 9 or something. So
thanks for doing that. that means like that's like kind of like a big scary thing. Thank you for doing that. That's
The
not
first time you go through an airport by yourself is something that you get lost and like confused every time. So, hey, you got that experience out of the way. Congratulations. And,
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah. Thanks for doing
that
it.
second time around was a lot easier, except for the part where I accidentally didn't drain my water bottle before going through security. And I got like a stern talking to from the security guy with like a slap on the wrist, like, all right, I'm gonna go drain or dump this out, and I'm supposed to just make you go through the whole line again, but I'm not gonna this time. Don't you do that again. And then I started to say thanks, and he just started ignoring me, so I was like, all right, bye.
Yeah. TSA, the thing to remember about TSA is much in the same way small animals are more afraid of you than you are of them. TSA is more passively annoyed by being at the airport than you are, which seems impossible, but they're there every day.
Yep.
No one wants to be at the airport less than TSA agents.
Understandably.
Yeah.
I do want to say just like, thank you so much for doing this. I knew like from the minute that like we started talking about this that like I needed to do this. I needed like to force myself to do it, or I was just gonna like tear myself apart for my FOMO and like literal actual FOMO.
Yeah.
So it was like a moment of me just like pushing myself despite like impulses telling me not to. So
Man, you killed it out here. Like I had mentioned it to a few folks, but like you excelled at every single thing we plopped in front of you, and also the things that kind of just became plopped generically in front of the group that no one was around to handle. You picked them up and ran with them pretty damn well. Yeah, favorite camera cryptid for sure.
thank you.
Yeah, great stuff. Yeah, it was a cool event. I'm glad it went well. I am hoping to plan and do one next year. I also do not want to have to plan about it for a bit because I've been thinking about it for 6 months, and I would like to have time to do anything else. So this is me also just putting an official 2-month moratorium on I will edit and get the VODs up, and then I just do not want to talk about planning or thinking this thing for 2 months. I'm good on that front. It was, oh man.
A beautiful thing on my end that's already pre-planned is y'all liked one meal so much that it's going to become a tradition that I make every time. So that's just one meal out of the way.
You better make those steak tips, brother. It's they were so good. They were so good. Oh, good
So
grief.
the next place has an actual grill.
Yeah. But yeah, that was kind of the recap I had of just going through these photos. It was a cool event and a lot of neat things happened, so I figured it would be worth talking through. And yeah, thank you everyone who showed up, everyone who watched it, etc. I still am kind of blown away that it did as well. I had told everybody up front, and I think I had this speech 6 different times before we started, of just hey everybody, remember the economy is really fucking bad right now, and we will be very lucky if we even meet what we got last year. So let's make sure we go in with everything, keep yourself appropriately tempered. It'll be a tough year if we do even manage to match that. So I was just blown away. It was incredible.
Completely amazed. Thank you all so much for watching and doing all you did.
Yeah. And hey, if you aren't already following, again, I forgot to plug any of us the entire time because I am truly deeply the opposite of Jimmy Beast in every way. Jimmy Beast would have been spending every moment from the opening to the closing talking about how you should follow him. And I fucking forgot because I do it for the charity, baby. So if you aren't already following, please do. I guess once the segments and stuff are up in particular, make sure to share around that Pitmaster stuff in particular. Holy shit, that was a wild day. Yeah, I was just on a mission from beginning to end. Yeah. Love the game. You know how it is. Well,
it was so much fun to shoot.
Speaking of the love of the game, there's a game that I ended up loving because of Trans Am. I again have realized, oh shit, this is the best video game. And it's Bazaar, baby. So I'm gonna do a run of Bazzer before moving on. But yeah, thanks for hanging out for a discussion of Trans Am stuff. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you for showing me
I gotta go
pictures.
back to cooking, in fact, so I can't hang around for this.
Yeah.
But
I really gotta pee.
Yeah, later.
I'm gonna go pee.
Well, I was in the middle of a freaking Luigi run. Coin Magnet, I think we're a little deep. Button swap. Ugh. I think we chill it here. Alright, so we're at 10 stars, and we just re-rolled the Bob-omb Battlefield, which is about as good as it can go. Luigi is a slippery little guy. He like jumps a little higher, walks a little faster, but he's a slippery little guy. We're gonna try and get a bunch of stars real quick. We're at 10, you need to get 16 before the finale. I think we're gonna be pretty quick. Oh, you know what I just realized? If we draw Vanish Cap right away, we should just do that real quick, huh? Luigi does start with a Vanish Cap in his deck, which isn't the most useful thing on the planet, but occasionally you can use it to get like an extra 23 time bonus by getting the thing real quick. Yeah, this run is definitely a little more normal than Reversio Luigi. So for anyone unfamiliar with Bazzer, this is Mario 64, but your movement is a deck of cards. I mean this in the most literal way possible. You can see at the top right, we have dive plus kick, long jump, the invisible hat, and another long jump. So that's what my buttons do. It is B will make me do the funny kick, A will long jump, R will also long jump. The numbers underneath those are how many uses I have of those cards. So I can only do whatever movement I currently have drawn from my deck. It's a really interesting twist on the game because instead of purely being like, how do I go as fast as possible? There's a lot of considerations for how do I do this with the least movement possible? Because yeah, if you fully deck out, as in you run out of cards and you draw your whole deck, you lose instantly. You just die. Now we get to chill out. So I'm gonna cycle through and show you what we got. So I don't have the crouch. We have a little triple jump action. Classic. Oh, we have the beta jump, which, so this uses the Mario noises before they had Charles Martinet to do Mario. So it sounds like this. Oh, sorry. No, you stinker. Which is just unbelievable. Yo, Jeff, what's good? Hello, everybody. We just finished doing a recap of our big fundraiser thing, the Trans Am 2026, and now I'm playing a little Bazer. So hey everybody from the raid, this is Bazzer, B-A-Z-R, not Brazzers, not Bazaar, those are two different things. This one is Mario 64, but a deck of cards. Truly like a deck of cards. So let's see. Ooh, I'm buying a Totsugeki. I don't think I want to flip ma. So the idea of this game is you're trying to get 16 stars from a randomly selected pool. We're currently at 12. And then you have to do a big gauntlet of all the Bowser stages in a row. But you have to do it with a deck of cards. Like I'm not being a goober when I say it's cards. It's cards. Let me show you. Let's run into a level. Yo, thank you for the follow. So, I'm gonna go try and beat up that bomb at the top of the hill. But you'll see here we have beta jump, a rocket, beta jump, and long jump. Those are what my buttons do. B, A, Z, and R are currently assigned to that. I have 13 more cards in my deck. If I spend all of my cards, I fucking die. No, get out of here. So this is really interesting because it reframes how your movement is kind of assessed, because it's less about how fast you can do something and more about like how efficiently. And there's some cards like Rocket that are just super kick-ass because they are nothing you would see in the base game and are instead some Mario Sunshine bullshit that let you do this. Nice. Love to cut out the middle, man. Is this a mod? Yeah, this is a full ROM hack. It's called BAZR. You can look it up. It's a real easy result to find on romhack.com. No, come on. I need to find a card that lets me throw this chucklehead. Can I Totsugeki him in the ass? Does that work? Is this anything? It is! So Totsugeki is a card that summons the dolphin, Mr. Dolphin from Guilty Gear. And yo, thank you for the follow, Burger Kini. I missed. How did I miss? How did I do this? Okay. I need to line this up better, good. How did I make it work one time? You know what? I'm now more confused how I got it to work once, if I'm being perfectly honest. Well, let me mill through my deck, see if I can grab something to throw this dude. Okay, drew wall kicks, a regular jump. I'm gonna try and burn my rockets here, using this pole to make it take less time. Luigi, stop drawing jumps, brother. Oh my god. Who put all these long jumps in my deck? It was me. I did. Oh, for the love of God. Good thing I found out is crouch sliding counts as an attack in this mod. So you can crouch slide at people aggressively. Thank the Lord. And yeah, we've got most of our hard stages out of the way. We pulled the bomb battlefield very late, which is a blessing to say the least. The only thing I'm concerned about is we don't have any flight available, so I don't think we'll be able to get Mario Wings to the sky. Totsugeki gets us to the island. Totsugeki gets us to the island. Yeah, Totsugeki gets us to the island. Hey Luigi, what do you got for me? Blue man. Metal Cap is like useful sometimes. Oh yes, please. This is this card has a blue outline because it's a passive. Natively, you have one passive slot, and whatever is in that is like your current effect. So for example, one of the passives I have is it makes wall kicks function, which is really good because it's a free jump essentially anytime I'm touching a wall if I have my wall kicks card available. Glue is the one that's crazy. As soon as I get 100 buckaroos, we're laminating that glue card. We're making it glue man time all the time. Glue man means any surface that's like quote unquote a slope, you just stick to fully. You don't slide at all. It's incredible. Glue man is that shit. Oh, well, if it isn't Punch showing up exactly too late, as always. Nice. Oh, this is extra good with Vanish Cap. I know exactly where my enemies really are. Look, Mom, Guilty Gear training mode. Yippee. There is a task deck. There is in fact a task deck that's unlockable that I think gives you like BLJ for free, stuff like that. Alright, I'm still trying to mill over to a either Totsugeki or I think Rocket gets me over there. So, okay, here's another thing about Luigi physics. Luigi physics are horrible with slopes. He really stalls even on the most tiny slopes. I think Rocket gets me there. I'm gonna send it. Nice. Uh-oh, don't slide forward, don't slide forward. Wild that you just talk mess to Luigi right to his face like this. Let me get up close to the camera. Let me get him close. Hey, you looking at me? You looking at me, Mr. Man? You're dog shit. You're bad at slopes. Every time I have to deal with you on an ice level, it is a form of suffering that I am not willing to fully hold. It reminds me of playing Crunch in Diddy Kong Racing, with the problem being everyone knows when I'm playing Crunch in Diddy Kong Racing it's suffering. For some people, they delude themselves into thinking Luigi time is a good time. Okay, there you go. Was that to his face enough? I think it was Alright, we got that sticky gloomin'. So we now always adhere to every slope. That does help a whole lot. So Glue Man is gonna make a lot of stuff here more chill for us. Notably anything involving a slope. We just attach to it now, which is very delightful. Like that. This will lead to some pretty wild situations, in particular Bowser time, because yeah, you see this, normally, this behavior, considered unacceptable by the general public, but today, we're Glue Man. We're Glue Man and it doesn't matter. Do I have a regular jump? I do not. Okay, we can get the 2 back by the red coin spawner later. Oh, man. Oh, I just realized with Glue Man, I can just run up the slope. This is great news. This is Glues. Oh, this is Glue Man's trick. We can be glue. You ain't never seen your Luigi at this angle. And honestly, how could you have? Well, The cool part is I again get to just send it and pray. I like hold forward on the stick, but just like enough, you know, and like hope it's right. Nice, it was right. That's 6, and then I think it's just the 2 down by the spawner, unless I'm stupid, and I might be stupid. There's always a non-zero chance I'm stupid. I think it's just... No, I can literally see them. God bless modern draw distance. See those red coins? You can go there. And I think I will. Got most of the way there, honestly. Any coins up here for the glue man? Whoa, 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 what the fuck? That guy came right for me. Did you see that? Look at the license plate number on that guy. All right, I'm making sure I don't hit the ground and pop like a balloon when I go up here doing this. Nice. He's so good. Yippee. All right, nice, and that should have been reasonably fast. So we need one more star, and I don't think we can get Mario wings to the sky or whatever. Mario wings to the sky. You know, I've never thought about it. Is wings a verb in that way? Can someone wings, can you Pokemon wings to the poles? Because, like, you can wing it. Like, you can wing it, but I don't think I've ever heard wing it be used as, like, flight. You know what I mean? Are we assuming Mario took flight unprepared? That's so scary. I hope he's okay. Well, anyway, it's time for us to get the easiest star in the world. We have truly been blessed by a freebie today. I'm just gonna book it over there. Leave the Lava Land is one of my favorite stages to see in Bowser, because I just touch these delightful coins. And you know me, I famously love sliding block puzzles. Other people see Frankie, Joe, and Dirk on the tiles and go, gross, I don't want that. And I go, yum, a sliding block puzzle, my favorite. Am I saying I could prepare for suddenly having a hat with wings that grants you flight? Yes, easily. It would be very easy. Ah! That's Luigi when he turns around and sees a big painting of Bowser. Ah! It scare him. So let's take a crack at this finale and see if I can make something happen. Breakdance, that card sucks. I do like that it's the cover of Mario DDR Mario mix. Another metal cap. Ooh, that's Wario. Honestly, I think our deck's in a pretty good place. Yeah, I don't really have anything I want to give extra uses. I don't really want to laminate anything. I think I can just chill on what we have and like have some coins for forfeit. Yeah, because this is a horrible selection. This is so bad. Clipping is not that good. Luigi time is actively bad. We already have hitboxes. Trip is not good, and double coins is we're at the end of the game, so that's nothing. Regrettably, this is nothing. Put me in. All right, so we have to do all 3 Bowser stages back to back with one deck of cards. This is far and away the hardest part of the game, and luckily we have Glue Man. So I'm gonna try and leverage as much Glue Man as possible. Also do things like walk off ledges in ways that might scare the average viewer, to which I say, I'm sorry, I have to. It's my cards. It's my movement economy. Oh, dude, I'm gonna nut. Glue Man is so great. Why aren't more people Glue Man? Do they not know? No, there's one thing coming up that if you haven't played Bazzer before, like if you haven't played this ROM hack, you're gonna... this is one of the things that when you first run into it, you go, oh shit, which is this flight of stairs coming up is just a flight of stairs. Regrettably, just a flight of stairs usually means you have to spend like 4 or 5 jump cards to get up it, which is a huge problem. Thank you, Rara. I'm gonna nut promoting a credit card. You bet. I think we actually just take the lava boost here and just hop our tush on over. Gotta remember to pull it back a little bit because of Luigi physics. Oh no, that's no good. I do want to just lava boost out of here, but I'm gonna go on the back wall to make sure I get over to the funny heart. Here's another one where you can just walk off the ledge to grab this pole. And again, just every little bit you can save a card helps in the long term. Like, since we have Glue Man here, I can just tilt this whole platform like almost vertical, and that gets me that post without spending a jump. Awesome stuff. And this is what I mean. It's like a very interesting ROM hack to me in that it is fully reframed the way I consider movement in the funny Mario game. There's just so many things that like I wouldn't evaluate, because even when you're doing speedruns, right, you're doing it to go as fast as possible most of the time, not to go as movement efficient as possible. Like, do those things overlap? Sometimes yes, but not always. And I think this game does a very good job of presenting all the cases where the answer is not always. Yeah, this zone with default Mario, you can get through this entire segment without spending a card. It is kind of risky because of things like this segment. Oh, this is annoying timing. Yep, I got it. Okay. Trying to be a little bit careful there, because with the different physics of other characters, I have absolutely bonked off that. No, Glue Man! Glue Man, stop what you're doing! Glue Man is so cool. Okay. No, you fucker! If only there was some way I could have known I was gonna bonk that hard. Yeah, let's give it up for Glue Man. I can definitely just walk off this one. Yeah. That one sucks because you can walk off it, but man, it doesn't feel like it's gonna work the entire time you're doing it. Oh! Okay, I pressed the wrong button and it didn't kill me instantly. This is what we call a win in the business. I do not need these punches at all. I do not want these crouches. I'm Glue Man. No, that sucks. Okay. Oh. Regrettably, that blows so many jumps going back up. Is there a way I can rocket out of this? I would love to line it up if there wasn't stupid fire things on both sides of this. Damn you, Shigeru Miyamoto. If only this was a Kirby game and they didn't want to hurt. Unfortunately, this is a Mario game and everybody wants to harm Mario. I'm the best. No, 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 be cool, be cool, be cool. I wasn't scared. You were scared. Fuck you. I was so nervous. Damn, only 4 cards left. This next segment is like such a burner on jumps. And I don't... Can we do it with just regular jumps? Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Okay. I don't like this. Didn't quite get there. Oh, I wish I just had a regular jump here. Honestly, the main thing is I wish they lined this camera up. Oh, did I pull another long jump? Thank God. Yeah, whatever, buddy. We're just gonna go over the top of you. Okay, we're just gonna don't stay away from Luigi's delicious ass. And that is how you win Bowser. Okay, nice. Yay, third one. It was fine. I didn't get got by the last Goomber. Yippee! Luigi deck done. Nice. Whew, scary. Nice. Well, hey, that's how you win at Bowser, which is a thing I apparently can do lately. This ROM hack's really hard. I recommend you play it because I think it's really cool. Also, hey, as a heads up, this ROM hack's really hard. You have to know a lot about Mario. So we've completed the Mario deck, the Luigi deck, the Baby deck, and we have now unlocked the Fallout deck, the Pizza deck, and the May deck. A woman named May. Yeah, so the reason they didn't have the Bowser fights, like, it makes a lot of sense in context because they're very, very, they're very binary, right? Like, it's just like you have to land a punch and then you have to do the thing. So it's literally just like a check at the end that would be like, do you have 3 punch cards left and can you use them efficiently? That kind of thing. Did download it finally because these streams, it's so good. If you want to play some like Mario 64 in a new way, it's a great way to do it. I would say I recommend using the, what is it called? The parallel launcher, I think. There's like a parallel launcher where you can just point it at the URL for a Mario 64 mod and it just handles all the setup. It's pretty incredible. So I don't want to do May because I'm a Guilty Gear player, so I've already played through all of Totsugeki 64. But you want to try whatever the fuck the Fallout deck is? What? Bro, what am I? Oh, I'm a nasty little raider!
Hello, citizen. Hello, citizen. It's me, Power Armor. Hello. I'm Citizen. Hello, Power?
Alright, Big Boo's Haunt's a great one to start with. We love BBH around this house. Okay, so I've started with Fireball, Weak Jump, Punch, and Throw Bomb. I think I'm understanding the gimmick of this, and this is going to be tough. I wonder if he always counts as metal? Actually, let me see, because we can just check what his laminated are. Okay, no laminated cards. Yeah, is it the violence only deck? How bad is weak jump? Oh no. It was that. That was weak jump. Oh, it's literally the minimum jump, huh? Well, time to kill a ghost with a bomb. Nice. Fireball them ghosts. Okay, you can power slide into these guys sometimes, but it requires a little bit of finesse. Okay, I do have a long jump. I'm gonna draw another card here. Oh no. No. Okay. Long jump barely gets there. Oh, that's so scary. Whenever there's a star and it's like a little bit in the air, I have a terrible moment of, oh Lord, what if I can't get there? Oh. Holy shit, what can I actually get without jumping? I'm like thinking, can I even get up the stairs? Let's see if we can just buy a regular fucking jump from Luigi. Hey man, do you have jumping from Mario? Air jump. I can work that into something. Oh, wall kicks could be so good long term. Because wall kicks are just a free kick you get from rubbing against the wall, and they're like a very good jump, right? Like wall kicks are like universally quite strong. Yeah, we'll try air jump. We'll see if I can like engineer a situation where I do weak jump and then cancel it into an air jump, and it's maybe better for us. We'll find out together. This is gonna be a hard one, man. I'm gonna go do Ghost Violence. I think that's our first play. Unless, can this get me up the stairs? Barely. Okay, let's go try and harass some books. Holy shit, that jump is pathetic. Wrong room. Correct room. Oh, some power armor, am I right? Okay. I had to air jump to hit that book. Oh my god, the weak jump is so bad. Oh man, I didn't think about what if I have to play Mario 64 but you can't jump good. That shit's hard. This stinks. Well, I think I can manage Ghost Violence. Think? There aren't that many of them. Not one here. This one I have to rub against this wall to bait the ghosts in. Get hit in the head with a chair. Sir, going Mick Foley mode. Did that only hit one of them? Oh, nuts. I don't know if that hit both of them. There's no... Hopefully. No, there's no laminated high gravity. This is just baby jumps. It's just all of your jumps are bad. Okay, I hear one more. Oh, good grief. Come on, come out of the wall. There you go. One across the way. Honestly, there's worse ways to fuck that up. Oh, it's gonna be time for me to power slide at these damn ghosts. Oh, nice! Mario is violence enabled whenever he's taken the form of steel. Just like Shaquille O'Neal. This is good news! Okay, now I have to get to the top of the stairs and get that with only the jumps I have available. Okay, and then I need to air jump. Yep. This sucks so much, man. Oh, dude, they normally let Mario jump, you know that? Hi, Luigi. I need to buy the concept of jumping normally. Oh, Luigi, why do you do this to me? Oh, I love hover boots, though. Give me hover boots, please. Hover boots let you walk on water and also lava. It's unbelievable in some stages. It's so strong. Can we get the red coins? I think so. Our ass is not getting up to Big Boo's balcony. There's a snowball's chance in hell we're getting up to balcony. I don't know if the decks have bespoke shot pools. I don't believe so, but I have not looked into it too closely. Okay, so we got the one behind the piano. Excuse me, sir. Oh shit, except can I get high enough to even get these? Oh, these might be an issue. Hey, what did I do with that bomb over there? Oh, that's fine. Oh, because I don't think long jump into long jump gets there. No, it doesn't. No, I think I need air jump. I think that's literally the only way I can get high enough to get these. Oh no, and that time it wasn't enough. Take my 20 coins, I fucked up. You got me. You got me, I made a mistake. I forgot about bookshelf. Wet, huh? Wet, huh? Okay. So you might say to yourself, but how do they do wet dry world if when you fall into deep water you immediately pop like a balloon because you don't have a swimming card? And the answer is there's a bespoke thing. Oh my god, is hover boots gonna do it? There's one at the top of this. If I can figure out how to get up. Oh wait, can I climb that? No. Okay. I might be able to long jump into long jump. Yes! Hover boots, dude. Hover boots. I'm telling you, hover boots are the way in the light. 22 time bonus. They weren't thinking about hover boots. Can I do any of these other ones? Quick slide to the cage is so much climbing. Way above the rooftops is so much climbing. Oh, fuck, man. I don't know if we can do any of the rest of these. Okay, Luigi, do you have a regular jump for me, brother? Hello, my brother. I can't afford it. No.
Tragic.
I'm a little short of flip my balls. I'll never know who Steve Jobs is.
I finished cooking, so I'm now just around.
All right, we're gonna re-roll because Wet Dry World is a pain. Okay, Hazy Maze Cave. We actually do have the Oh, if we don't get long jump though, we can't really go to the right. Oh, thank goodness, or the left. I mean. Awooga! I'm gonna get to show everybody my favorite first star. Whenever I get Hazy Maze Cave as star number 1, I pog a little because it means I get to do this. And this is the guaranteed fattest fucking bucks on the planet. Because your ass is down here so fast. Like, the time requirement for this star is like 3.5 minutes or some shit. So you just get like $50 if you know how to fall through the floor good. Yeah.
55 big ones.
Yeah, really, really good boon. Definitely worth learning to rub on the wall correctly. Amazing emergency. Like, yeah, there's like some we can get, but it's, I don't know if we have the height. We have the height. We have the height. Can I leverage the height into doing it?
Rocket the launcher.
We're gonna find out together. Immediate long jump, he's goated. Woo, go. Oh, right, because you can't air jump out of the long jump. Yeah, no shot.
Nice. That's all he needed.
Nice. So I'm trying to think. Elevate is no good. Navigating the toxic maze in Metalhead Mario can move. Like, we have the metal cap, but I don't know if we have the movement to get across and grab the star afterwards, which is a crazy problem to have, but here we are. I'm gonna nut. A regular jump from the Bible. There it is. For exactly all the dollars I have. You bet. What's cool about Bazzer is you'll play Mario 64 and get actively very excited when you can jump. No, it wasn't far enough.
Simon had the biggest hops in the Bible, by the way.
True. I was like thinking, can I manage to maneuver myself? Oh, except I don't have enough health to take the cool guy path. I think it'll kill me. I think it does have my life bar when I fall down.
It does have your life bar when you fall down, yeah.
Y'all got any fucking coins in here? Damn, really? That's crazy. I really can't mill any of these cards over either because one of them does damage to me. And the other one only works if I'm in the air, so I can't. Okay, you know what? I can. Oh my god. No. Fine. Fine. I'm gonna go use a long jump on a random enemy to get a coin. Unless maybe there might be another way out of here. So I thought this has the entrance to the cave, right? Can you glue man up the slope? If only I was the glue man. If only I was the glue man. Regrettably, I am not the glue man.
Kind of the opposite of the glue man. You're hovering off of the ground.
For what it's worth, too, you can have glue man and hover boots at the same time, and it is unironically, like, insanely good. Because you both can walk on water and lava, and also you stick to slopes. It's the best. Yeah, so the problem we're... Whoa! That was cool. So the problem we have now is I don't know if I'm allowed to sink into the water with hover boots. Do I have another passive I can draw? Oh no. I don't think I can do this because I have fucking hover boots. The hover boots have betrayed me. No. No. I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did that it counted.
Explosion.
I think the explosion counted. Oh my god, and the only jump I have is lava jump and rocket. The two that make my camera go ballistic. Very cool. All I have is weak jump. Okay, I do have 2 air jumps, and I can definitely use rocket for the last part. He gets there. Holy shit. Man. Minus 32 for time. Yeah, I got pretty lost there. Oh no, do I not have enough coins to reshuffle? Oh no, do I... Can I get any of these? I guess I can get the one that's over the pit if I draw a rocket?
Probably your best bet, yeah.
Oh, that's just a regular jump. I hate this game sometimes. My hand is 3 of the worst card in the game. Very cool. Can I do this? Yes.
The ceiling's pretty high up there, right?
I think so. And I think if I land on that platform, I can then jump up regular style. I missed. I have 1 frame to fire the rocket and pray it goes somewhere of... What?
Well, you're over here now. That's pretty cool.
I love how much sense this place makes. Other cool things about Bowser, you get to learn all sorts of interactions you didn't know existed in Mario. Oh, and I don't think I can cancel the my butt hurts jump into the air jump, and I don't know if weak into delayed air jump. Nice, it does. That might be enough.
Looks like enough to me.
I think I'm under the thing. Nice.
Nice.
What?
Wait. Do you need to have like a punch to be able? Okay.
Nice, that'll get us out of here. Also, because every time you take a death or get a star, the cost of re-rolling to another stage goes down, with the finale being, if you have gotten all of the stars, it just automatically rolls you a new one. So I guess first things first, let's re-roll this. No! Oh man, with no mobility? Ooh! This one's... Oh, you know what though? We have hover boots. We have hover boots. It'll be fine. We just need to draw hover boots and then we just walk. We make like Lord of the Rings and we walk. Show me hover boots. Fuck.
This version of Mario is so violent.
Yeah. They're making Mario violent now. Where are my hover boots? Good grief. There they are. Game time, hua.
So hover boots works on like any danger?
That's right. Almost any.
Nice.
Most importantly, yes, it works for the instant kill sand.
Excellent.
Which does mean this quest of run up all four run up, so that would normally... Okay, buddy. That would normally kill you quite dead. Alright, then this problem of...
Infinite sliding.
Yeah, it's really easy to get stuck in here, and then you're just kind of scooting. Fine. We just gotta touch these four pillars. And now slowly, carefully. I'm so good. That was awesome.
Hole in one.
Yeah, man. That's what the real Bowser pros get to do. Oh, I don't know if I can jump high enough to get into the boss fight arena. Because I don't know if Rocket's going to be, you know, appropriate. I guess this might... Oh, no. Can I, like...
Can you like, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Now the question is, was IROC gonna take damage from the fire or something?
Probably. Who break the seal? Not me yet. I got a little, but I'm gonna pee that bad yet. out of violence cards because I had to burn a bunch of punches. Oh. So what we found out is that the form of metallic Mario is the pinnacle of violence. Nothing is more dangerous than when the Mario becomes violent. Yeah, it is essentially what we have realized is that the metal cap is like the power star of this game, where if you touch anybody, it just explodes them. Nice. The struggle of I just need my damn boots. Good grief. You know what? I'm gonna do this while I have the iframes from the metal cap. Oh, almost. Oh, I thought that was the one that had the health in it. It's time for that. There we go. Right on time. Oh, if I land on something hard, I die. Okay. Let's see, we should be able to just piss off a bird. Oh. Speak of the devil.
And this bird is a fucking devil sometimes.
Oh, yeah. Nigga, there is some snow kits. For 100 coins, you can take a passive card and make it a permanent effect on your character. So we're always hover boots now. We don't need to draw hover boots. We already are hover boots. To prove a point, we are hover boots. Yo, thank you for the reset fox kit. Mamma mia. Mamma mia. There's a couple red coins kind of in dumb spots, huh? Oh, this is one of them where they expect you to fly for red coins, right? I forgot. This is a wing cap red coin stage. Okay, what other ones can I get then? I mean, there's the one that's just walk up the side of the pyramid. We can do that. Yeah, I think it's literally called flying for red coins. Yeah, that sounds correct. So I think other than that, all the rest of them are now interior.
Of which one of those, if you jump at exactly the right time, is easy to skip if you like go from the top. But
yeah,
that's more of a playing regular Mario sort of jump.
Yeah. If I have a weak jump, I might not be able to do it.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, the other two are inside the ancient pyramid, which is just the climb to the cage at the top. And then pyramid puzzle, which is insanely annoying, which is the one where you have to, like, climb to the top and then fall on a bunch of platforms in order on the way down. It's
Oh yeah, the five secrets thing.
Yes. Okay. We're rolling some tough ones. It's no rainbow ride, but, you know, nothing is.
Yeah, if you just got Lethal Lava Land, this would be fucking free, because Lethal Lava Land would be trivial with Hover Boots permanent, right? Like,
Yeah. I don't know what this one does, but it's worth a bunch of money. No, I still can't afford flip my balls. Shout out to Simple Flips. Oh, man. You barely get in the pipe. I mean, on the upside, Hover Boots is going to make some of this a bit easier. The big problem being, we do still have to, like, get up to stuff. Okay, and then I think this is where we can fight some Paraba plants. I now know what the Erg card does.
seems pretty good.
Am I missing a piranha plant?
Huh.
I don't think I am.
Is there like a flag that's attached to jumping on a piranha plant to spawn the star? Probably not. They would take that into account.
No. I wonder if I killed them with fire in a way it didn't like. Well, yeah, maybe they need to die in that exact way. Nice, weak jump can do it. You just have to catch him on the way up. I'll just hit him with a rising fuzzy. Nice.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
They have to have their animation happen to do it.
Probably the last one in particular, yeah. Good to know. Now the real riddle of are there any others I can get? I wouldn't hate the Wiggler stuff if I can get up there. Hover Boots should make this part of the island a lot more palatable. Oh, there is that guy. I don't think he gives a shit if I'm above the water.
If nothing else, you can get away from them real easy.
True.
A good route might be good for Koopa the Quick. I don't know.
Yeah. I would need to find this.
Like Rocket
where he
gets
starts.
real far.
That's my fault. I was mashing. Yeah, I'll be honest, Raldus. I started this run and thought, oh, this will be fun. We'll do a couple stars and then I'll game over. And now I'm at 12 and I'm like, I think I should be able to rocket here. Oh, they didn't quite get me as far as I thought.
Yeah, the huge part of Tiny Huge Island is really huge.
Yeah. What is it? Oh, is that a special triple jump? That is really good. Yeah, I think what I'm realizing here is I need to very intentionally prioritize going up as much as I can in huge mode, and then, come on, buddy, and then using the pipes to switch sides. Dude, hover boots, I'm telling you. If hover boots were real, you know I'd have a pair. Ooh. Oh, nice. Oh. Oh, right. The starting point is like all the way up here, too. The riddle of, could I lava jump over to that flag? Oh, that was enough to kill me. I'm bad at math. That's a shame. Yeah, I think we try one more. Just go to the top of the island in big mode. I can't believe the new hot use for the metal cap is make my ass immune to being on fire. Oh, do you have to come up here huge first to like slam it and open it? Oh, and I might not be able to because I have hover boots.
Bombs probably can do it, but yeah.
Probably still need to be big boy mode. I don't know, maybe.
Oh yeah, no, you do have to be big boy mode to open up the top, yes.
Well, I'm wondering if with bombs I can do it.
Also possible.
All right. Oh, that's so sad. Maybe we can do the Coup of the Quick race from here? I still haven't used the rocket, right?
Yeah, no, you haven't.
There's a lot of ways that could have gone worse, I think. Isn't the flag like right here? Oh, what? Oh, does he just straight up cheat if you go a different way?
Oops, sorry about that.
Oh, you're good. Oh man, I didn't know he just fucking cheats if you go the other way. Oh, brother. No, that's just how long it takes. Oh, he's just decently fast in this one. Word. I was so thinking about my own weird plan to get there that I didn't think about how fast it would legit take him. Oh yeah, that's a much shorter path than I realized. Well, it's in his name, but I do have to wait for his ass on the other course quite often.
Yeah, this is kind of like the only course where he's genuinely the quick. Every other one, he's kind of taking his fucking time.
I guess I can show people what happens when you deck out. Since it has not come up yet. Well, assuming I can fire a rocket 2 more times without dying. You know what? You might just have to take my word for it that, there we go, nice. When you run out of cards.
It's a shame that Mario is not playing Laboratory Maniac.
Yeah. Or Thassa's Oracle.
Ugh, I think that's a shame for anyone to be playing Thassa's Oracle.
I agree. I think it's a stinky card, and it's embarrassing when people play it. Find a new win condition. You should be forced to play, I'm checking my notes here. It says, Gate to Nowhere? if you are Door to Nothingness, whatever it is. I can probably just shove this guy if I'm in violence mode, right? If we draw a rocket early, we're just immediately shooting ourselves into that igloo. Yeah, hey, I'm Ty. I stream a whole bunch of stuff. Drop a follow if you haven't already. I'd appreciate it. We do a lot of goofy shit around here. Some of it's pretty good, I think. Oh, Totsugeki. Totsugeki's really strong. Turning yourself into a horizontal missile. Yeah, I'm follow. Drop a tie if you stream. That's right. You get it. Whoop. No. Oh. Stupid slippery ass ice. Oh my god. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. I hit it one time. That's what it was supposed to look like the first time. One for time bonus. Yippee. 1 coin. Okay. One of them is literally just on the other side of the island, and we have hover boots, so we can just walk over there. What the? But I'm Violent Mario. Okay, nice. One more, and then we're to Bowser. First try Fallout deck to Bowser, not too bad. We could probably do Shell Shredding. Shell Shredding's not too bad. Into the Igloo is more workable if we had Vanish Cap, but I do believe you need Vanish Cap. Oh, get 10 coins is so good if you get it early. Nice, left leg of the Forbidden One. So, since it comes up every time, Exodia is, there are the 4 pieces of Exodia, and then the head, which is a passive card. If you get the head of Exodia into the passive slot, and you have all 4 pieces of Exodia in your hand, it instantly teleports you to a star you have not gotten yet. This is really good, and unfortunately doesn't do anything in the finale versus Bowser, which is when you really need cards to do shit. If I was a red coin, where would I be?
Over there.
What's that? Yeah, there are some wild decks in this game. I really wanted to see the Fallout deck, because it's like one of the few that I just have seen nothing of. Nice.
Go get him, Slugger. You're moving speed.
Normally you just hop up these hills to make it go faster, but I have had really bad luck with hopping and this shell playing nice together. Oh. Damn, that doesn't extend my hurt box enough even when I'm hovering. Is that a depiction of Mario as Fat Man from Metal Gear Solid 2? Yes. That's the bomb throw. Here comes Bowser. You might wonder, what does the clip card do? It does exactly what you expect it to do. It takes whatever direction Mario is facing and then makes him pop forward like 3 feet in that direction. There are some times where the clip card is fucking broken, but most of the time it's pretty useless and you're trying to like get value by using it to cross gaps and stuff. I feel like a long jump we really need, but also Flitma's always a good time. I don't know, we'll see. I've been convinced I'm gonna lose my last like every run at Bowser. So maybe I just don't know shit, you know? All right, 0 lives. Let's give it a shake. Honestly, glad to have it out of the deck right away. Yeah, couldn't hope for a better place to have that card. That's so bad.
Okay, it was just the bomb throw you lost.
Yeah, at the very least, we did pitch what is assuredly my worst card. Yeah, when you die by either falling into water or like zoning out in this game, the way you get punished is it just takes one of the cards out of your hand and throws it into the toilet, which is really bad, to be clear. Like that is like disastrously bad for you. Oh, this is gonna be the can you weak jump this? No! Grab it, Mario. Okay, good news. I have a regular jump. Bad news. I think we're gonna need like all of them to get. Oh, do I just try and one-shot rocket up this? Because we don't have Glue Man, so it's gonna take literally all of our jumps to get up this slope.
Nice.
I'm so fucking good at video games, dude. Thank you for the follow. Okay. Now, do I attempt cardless? Just remembered?
Oh, right, you could just walk on lava.
Hover boots, right. I can just walk, right. Call my ass Lord of the Rings, the way I can just walk. Oh, well, that was awkward.
Oh yeah, damn, you could just even walk over on this, no problem.
Yup. Yeah, you can walk onto this and then walk back and just walk back out onto the pole. Dude, I'm telling you, hover boots and Glue Man are the two most whatever sounding power-ups until you like really spend some time with them and you're like, damn, how did I ever win this game without the good homie Glue Man or hover boots? This one we do still have to get up somewhere. I think, can I can probably weak jump up to... That's so unbelievable that weak jump doesn't get there.
Mario guy sucks at jumping.
He can't do it. If anyone tells you Mario likes jumping, they're lying to you. He hates it, clearly. I wonder if I touch the no, the flag is probably in the middle of it, right? I was like, can I just long jump up to that too? But it's fine. I already have a cardless strat till the rest of this. Yeah, my ass is not down warping into the lava this time. No thank you. Nice.
I think you only spent like 1, maybe 2 jumps for that.
Yeah. All right. I have 2 rockets. 1 brain. I have to skip so much to make this work. No, I tried the strategy I used last time. I did not line it up correctly and I bonked. Shit. Okay, I do have a combo here. I'm gonna try and get value out of my combo. Stupid. Stupid. Thank God Metal Cap makes me not take damage from intentionally lighting my own ass on fire. What a stupid combo. What a dumb combo that works. Oof. I had it the whole time. Yep, that one on the other hand, less so. The special card is the special jump you get for getting all the stars and talking to Yoshi. You get an upgraded triple jump that like is really hard to control. Oh, that thing's not coming back, is it? It does not seem to be. It's this jump. I don't know if I have enough space to get a running start. Honestly though, so much farther than I thought I'd be. I was somebody who pretty regularly just was like, damn, you can't actually beat Bowser sometimes. And now I'm like, I don't know, maybe I was just bad. Okay, so I want to do this one so I get extra distance. Maybe can clear? Nope, not quite. One weak jump, 3 flipmas, and I think I have to get basically to the end with it.
Have you used any of your air jumps yet?
Maybe not, but I need to be able to get airborne to spend them.
Right.
Oh, the 3 extra charge special jump I bought. Fuck yes. Let's go, baby! First try, Fallout deck. Oh, man. Maybe I'm getting okay at this game. GG's, dude. Nice. A bababooey.
Solid work.
Talk about drawing the right cards on a day, dude. Speaking of that bitch who has not shown up today, you know what? Glad I haven't seen you, fuckface. Hope I never see tricky triangles again in my fucking life. All right, what decks do we have access to now that we have Fallout deck done? Okay, 7 total runs, win 8 total runs, Peach deck, every deck. Okay, so we still got quite a few wins to get locked in. But damn, feeling pretty good about it. We got 4 decks finished up. One that I assumed was going to be really hard, man. Not having access to jump? It's Mario. It's like his whole thing. He loves doing that shit. Well, hey everybody, thank you for hanging out for a little Content Farm Friday. I hope you enjoyed a little bit of the recap, and then, damn, 2 successful runs of Bowser back to back. Thank you everyone who hung out. Doc, thank you so much. You want to plug yourself real quick? Doc may have stepped away at that time, which so it happens. Follow Doc over at twitch.tv/MDCT. Drop me a follow here at twitch.tv/TieTuesday. The Trans Am VODs are up and will be up on Twitch for a long time, and we'll have the other ones over soon. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to raid y'all over to Auth, and yeah, thanks for hanging out. Peace.